Saturday!
Alright, welcome, everybody. It's Call of Cthulhu night. I'm Josh, keeper of arcane lore tonight. And to start off with, we're going to talk about the character sheet. So, as you guys can see, and hopefully you guys can too, maybe? That close enough? Maybe? Who knows? Alright, you got strength, which is your muscle power, your constitution, which is your health, vigor, vitality, your size, which is your height and weight, your dexterity, which is your nimbility, your appearance, how suave y'all are. Alright, your intelligence is like wisdom from D&D, so it's not actually what you know, it's usually your ability to learn, remember, and analyze certain puzzles and objects. Your power is your force of will, and your education is like intelligence from D&D, where it's your intellectual knowledge and your factual knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, going down the character sheet, you can see that you have insanity, or sanity right now, which goes from 99 to insane. If your meter goes down to insane, game over. You are mad and you are gone from this world. If you look to your left of that, you got hit points, which most of you should be at 12, which is great.
Some of us aren't.
Should I be at 12 or should I be at 8?
8.
Fine.
Sorry.
I'm a bit malnourished.
That's funny, this whole table's at 10.
I'm at 12.
Am I the oldest one here and have the most hit points?
I have 12 hit points.
How old are you?
12.
Oh, I have 12. I'm 80.
Oh, yeah, you're
Wow.
No, I made you 30.
What?
I mean,
I was going to say,
I
I have
wanted
less
to be
hit points
old.
than an 80
Then
year
just
old man.
switch to 3, 2, and 8. It's not that
here,
hard.
bud, I got you.
All
Yay! Alright, you're now 80 and
Now
deduct
have your hit
4
points.
from your movement speed.
What? No. It's just
You're 80, bro.
You're
That's
not
why
the
I
DM,
made
shut
you
the fuck
30.
up and do it!
You're
literal
There's a
now.
reason I made you 30 instead of 80, and then reduce.
Can I be 30 again?
I don't know, it's now in pen.
It's
No,
pen.
can he move
Hey,
the
Josh,
4 from
remember.
speed to like education and or intelligence?
Important DM
Well, actually-
lesson. You can say no to the players.
Yeah. To put out for everyone watching, your age actually does touch your stats as you go.
Inappropriately?
Very inappropriately. As you age, your education goes up. Everything else goes down. Your movement, if you're 80, you have a movement of like 1. So,
So how about a nice 30?
30 is a good number,
Wait,
right?
wait, so wait. My appearance is a 55. I'm average?
Yes.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Hey,
You're
dude.
moving up in the world.
Hey, look
Okay.
at me.
Oh.
I have a 40 in appearance, so shut the hell up, or I'll make you do push-ups till you look like me.
I have an 80 in appearance.
I'm lying as fuck. I'm
30 years
65.
old.
That's because you're a cute little old man.
Yeah.
At 30 years
Well,
old.
gentlemen at 7.
Alright,
Benjamin Button.
glad we got through this. Alright, next up is luck, which
Yeah, what's that?
you can use to push rolls, I do think I remember. Underneath that.
Oh,
If
right.
you wanna hear the
more
DM
luck,
say,
the
I
worse
think.
off we are.
No, luck is usually just a thing you can use.
So it's like a resource.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will look that up as we start, but
So who's got the highest luck?
The
Huh?
more,
A horse to ride like
the
any
higher
other.
the number circled, the better.
kind of, yeah.
Cool.
If you're out of luck, you're not gonna die like most of the
good.
other stats.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
out of
I'll,
luck.
I'll get
You're out
you
of
know
luck.
the toilet like in Jurassic Park. If
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the
I
main
think that's
stats,
already.
the numbers next to it, what are the top and the bottom?
We're getting to the
Okay.
for the main stats. Yes. So if you guys look, each of the main stats have a big square and then 2 smaller squares. The big square is your regular success. So if you are to roll your percentiles and get that number or lower, that is a regular success. The number above the smaller number is going to be your half, which is a hard success, and then the one beneath that is a fifth of that number, which is an extreme success.
Okay.
Certain rolls will need either a hard or extreme to actually pass. Like, let's say you're trying to jump out of an automobile into another automobile. I'm going to make that extreme.
Okay, so for example, an extreme success in strength, I have a 10. So if I rolled like a 7, that's
Yep.
an extreme success. All right.
Extreme success. And to go, yes.
If you don't require an extreme success and you get one anyway, is there like an added bonus?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.
I
Yeah,
usually
you look cool while doing it. That's always its own reward.
I get to explain how you're cool doing it.
Channel your wife. All right. Thank you for clarification. Moving on.
Alright. Yep.
You were
It's
at luck
feast or
before.
famine when it
Yep.
comes
As we go down, we're going to stip luck. Magic point, none of you have that. Going down to investigator skills. Everyone can see your investigator skills. Let's use. Does anyone have accounting?
I do.
What's your accounting?
15.
15. So, if you roll under a 15 for an accounting check, it passes. As anyone else looks, most of those skills are pretty low. So, if you're trying to maybe disguise, you have to roll under a 5.
Oh shit, okay.
Yes.
Hey, I have that.
In Call of Cthulhu, it won't be for this session, but for the next session I do for Call of Cthulhu, every time you actually make that score, you get to put a little check there, and when you level up, you actually get to increase that stat. So it's based off if you can actually do it or not.
Actually.
Okay.
What do the percentages mean next to some of the stats?
Which ones? The tiny ones?
So like the
Like
thing
first aid
counting,
has
for
a 30.
example, has 5% next to it.
Yes, that's the one you have to roll under.
Okay.
If you're not trained.
If you're not trained.
Oh,
Okay, so you have to
I-
roll within the latter 5% of that.
And if you look next to that, if you are trained in it, you have the numbers just like you do for your characteristics. That means you're trained in that, and you just have to roll under those numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. That all depends on your occupation, which I was gracious enough to sit and just do it all for you. That way we didn't have to sit here for longer than it already has been.
10
And
hours.
who advised you to do that?
I don't know. God.
I did. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. All right.
So with the dice though, right? The double zero is the tens, or is
Yes.
that the ones?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the 10th place.
So
Okay,
you
so
need to
all
get one of
zeros is
these.
100.
So we are going to be using percentiles, which I need to pull out.
If you use the official ChessX version, no, double zeros is a 10. But the way we play double zeros is 100 because we recognize that the council has made a decision, but seeing how it's a stupid ass decision, we've elected to ignore it.
Exactly.
Okay,
All right.
how do you roll?
All right,
one?
so about these
You
these
roll
rolls
a
on the
1 on the
double-
d10 and then a 0. Or no.
Yeah, on the double numbers you get a 0, and on the single numbers you get a 1. That's
Okay.
a 1.
Gotcha. So to roll a zero, you might
There is
roll
no
zero.
0. Double zeros is 100. So
Gotcha.
zeros on the double and zeros on the single is 100 the way we play.
Legit.
Okay.
But
So
in the
Joshua, I have
ChessX
a
version,
question.
that's a 10.
Yes.
Say I have a 5% chance of achieving something like a praise, and I'm not trained in it.
Yes.
Will you allow me to pick the 5 numbers that are successful?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I will do that just because there's a. I mean,
Mathematically, it's the same.
mathematically,
Yeah.
it's the same.
Once again, mathematically, even chance on all. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, most of the time it's whatever you guys want to do for that one, because I know like either way it's hard as hell to do. All right, so any other questions on the character sheets?
Nope.
Everyone has their weapons, occupations, characteristics.
And my credit is shit.
Okay, your
If
credit.
we're trained, like right now, you only have like the big box. Like,
How's
so
your credit?
I'm trained in fast talk.
Yes,
So, is there going to be a
I get
hard
grants.
success or
I
anything?
don't
So, if I have
yes,
I
I
have
didn't.
50 in
Fi-
fast
get
talk,
issued
should I bring that down to
grants.
25 and then a fifth of that, which would
yeah,
be
that's
10?
actually a good point. So I didn't fill in the 2 little boxes because again it's half and then fifth.
You can figure out a half and a fifth.
Yeah, you can fill that in if you want to.
Is that half rounded up or half rounded down? So,
Half
like, if I have a
rounded.
15, that's not 7.5. That's either 7 or 8.
I can look right here to check because it has an entire chart for me to find. That should be right here, and then 2 on the side.
See, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else I have splits fine except for the 5 I have in psychology.
Round down.
Round down. Okay.
All right.
So I have a check mark on the first aid, but there's no numbers beside it.
Which one?
First aid.
Well, we could have had shotguns.
Yeah, saw that.
You could, right?
Wait,
we should have brought fucking shotguns.
Do you have a shotgun? Does that make you feel
Are you telling me there could be
I'm
Cthulhu?
gonna find
And
The
out.
other
7
big
of his
thing-
buddies up there?
Someone's
Wait,
gonna
are
find
7 guys up
out.
there counting Cthulhu? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so,
no.
All right. So yeah, character sheet so far seems pretty straightforward. Otherwise,
All right, so let's get into it.
you are all aboard the USS Verne, crossing the Atlantic. You have left
Automatic
the port
success?
of Maine, Portsmouth. Yeah, Portsmouth, Maine.
Portsmouth, Maine.
Portsmouth.
It's Portsmouth. Thank you. You are traveling to London to drop off some cargo. The military officer knows what that is.
What the cargo is?
Yes,
What is the cargo?
did you tell him?
explosives.
I only tell him.
You now know what is in the cargo. The rest of you have been invited as, just general guests of the first voyage, the maiden voyage of this ship. It is traveling quickly to London and then was supposed to drop y'all off. and then go again and leave.
It's a fine place.
Um,
I'm going to a conference, actually.
Sadly enough, after about a week at sea, a mysterious fog rolls in, and you are unable to find your
Spooky fog.
spooky fog. Yes.
This is advanced fogginess.
Mm-hmm. In fact, after about 5 days, the captain comes forward to tell you all that sadly navigational devices have failed. They have no idea where you are, and you've been adrift for a little bit. As you are adrift, on the third day, you find a lighthouse sitting in the middle of the ocean. All that there is just a single lighthouse and a dock coming off of it. The captain, being kind of wary of this weird structure, decides to send the best, the most noble of his crew. AKA he pulled out straws and you all pulled the short ones.
The most expendable.
Yes.
Oh,
So-
we're not A team, we're B team.
Yes.
I've done the exploration. I mean, I've read a book about something like this. Something
What?
It's called Rapture.
I advise the captain I require a shotgun for any exploratory missions on spooky buildings.
There's no shotguns on board.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you telling me you have no weapons aboard?
No, sir.
Pull out my pistol.
Actually,
I
if
take
you-
charge of this ship, and I'll steer us back the way we came.
If you had 2 coconuts, I could have maybe fixed the navigations.
I offer my services as a navigator. I also happen to have 30 points.
Lie down. Get off my ship.
I will navigate. I will
I'll
assist
find
you
my
with your
own shotgun.
navigational check with my 20 navigation.
All right. Well, you were all proceeded very calmly and graciously off the ship onto a very rinky-dink dock. It is lightly drizzling, enough to dampen all your clothes and your belongings. The fog is still rolling around you, thick as it could ever be. As you look within the waters, just floatism is floating around. Life jackets, life preservers, little pieces of wood. And in front of you is a 300-foot tall lighthouse.
Is a consult's notes.
Yeah. It is a white plaster that has been kind of
Eroded?
scraped off.
So
I think
kind
he
of like
was
the
gonna
lighthouse
say
you see in
sheared.
Cape Cod.
Sheared. That's a good word. Sheared off. The dock in front of you has a lot of different holes in it. It seems that it hasn't been used in probably many years. And you see that there is a single door at the end of the dock that leads into the lighthouse.
What type of ship were we on?
You were on a boat.
Steamship? Paddle
Just
wheel?
a boat. Just a regular boat.
Yeah, just a ship.
Okay.
With sails?
Wait, is it a boat or a ship?
It's a ship.
Okay.
You
Is
were-
it is the
galley?
water like deep enough that we can pull up to the dock, or do we have to take like a lifeboat to the dock?
They have pulled up to the dock and
Okay.
have moored.
That's a deep.
They have floodlights trained on the entrance so you can
To a
see
long dock?
where you are. The lighthouse above is shining and spinning as lighthouses do.
So it's dark out.
Professor,
Yes.
what is the temperature
The fog
of the water?
has rendered you unable to see the sky. The only thing you can see is the roiling
Which
waves.
ocean? We're in the Atlantic Ocean.
As far as you know.
We were going towards England. It's cold as fuck.
And it's drizzling.
No, I'm trying to get. I asked the professor the temperature of the water.
I did a science check to see if I can figure out the temperature of the water.
Sure.
Now remember, we come from America, so you got to give them in freedom
America.
units.
I was
Yeah.
77 compared to my 40, so cold as fuck.
Wait, Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Ah,
Fahrenheit. Freedom
Fahrenheit.
units.
I,
American
I
units.
flipped
Cold
the
as fuck Fahrenheit.
America.
That is balls cold
Primary.
in Celsius.
Yes. All right. So,
What?
the dock is ahead of you,
Cold as
and
fuck.
the door at the end.
I proceed forward.
You proceed forward.
Hey,
I will.
Looks
I
like no
will.
one's here, boys. Free house. I haven't been sleeping in a house in I don't know how long. Days, weeks, months.
What's
You
it?
know,
It's been like 20 years.
Glory?
I'm not gonna say that I'm worried about that guy's mental health, but I am 99% sure that somewhere in his inventory should be listed roll of tinfoil.
Name's Melvin Malloy. I'm a drifter. Another word for hobo. I'm kind of like just floating around.
Once again, son, how would you like a gun, a change of clothes, and the right to shoot anybody you want who doesn't look like you.
Change of clothes. I come with the boots. My
Yes,
feet
it
are
comes
so
with
soggy.
boots.
My feet are so soggy. I haven't had a pair of clean shoes or socks in like 10 years, maybe 20.
I sign you up for enlistment. Good boy.
No offense, good sir, but how did you get on the boat?
Disguise check.
He was a stowaway.
That's a very good point. How
This
did
guy.
Exactly why you were
Yeah, go
picked.
ahead.
Yes. Oh no, yeah, no, for sure.
Executive knee pads.
I stole the captain's hat and pretended I was a navigator. 94. He didn't buy it. He didn't even buy it for a
You
split
were-
second, but he took pity on me.
In fact, you were in the brig the entire time.
So we arrest.
So
You were handed one of the short straws. You didn't draw shit.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? That's 3 inches. What are you
So
talking
the
about?
local military police
Oh,
saw him
Jesus.
fucking around on the dock, and
What?
then we just decided to bring him along.
No, in fact, you found him on the boat. He was hiding in the potatoes.
Yeah, he was a stowaway.
I was
No, he
still
wasn't.
hungry.
I feel like. He
Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't like the racist implication that Malloy would be hiding in the potatoes.
He was so dirty, we mistook him for a potato.
Well, you're an American, aren't you?
That ex-
Especially
Yes.
being Lieutenant
Oh, he
Major
was hiding
Finnegan.
He was definitely clean.
that definitely explains why the potatoes tasted odd the other night.
A little sour, yeah.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
didn't exactly clean.
Mr. Gregg is going to approach the lighthouse.
All right. Anyone else going to follow Mr.
Professor
I
Schaefer
guess I will
was-
follow him
I'll
with
follow.
pistol drawn,
Right.
yelling
For
charge.
Any
I'll follow
identifying plaque of sorts.
No. The
Lieutenant
White
Major.
Pasture is really the only thing
Yes.
on the White House.
All
White
white
House.
It's
Yeah.
changed like 6 times.
On the lighthouse. I'm sorry for
You were
my
just all
speech.
COs as
Um,
captains. Unless
The
otherwise
top
specified
of
by
the
Admiral.
lights,
Well,
the
I'm
actual,
specifying
metal
not to
moorings
because
of
there
it
is a captain
is
present.
painted black.
On
You can
the
see
crew.
that it's rusting over and the paint is peeling off of it little bit by little. But the light seems to be functioning just fine.
What are you, Lieutenant Major?
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta call you Lieutenant Major.
You know how like
whole
tall
time.
300
That's a
feet is?
mouthful.
That's 30 stories. That's like a really tall house.
I might have made that a little large, but
You know how many rooms?
It's a lot of
that is?
stairs.
I haven't seen us that many
Oh.
rooms in like 10 years.
30. It's a
20?
30-story.
30 story
so
lighthouse.
we think it's
via
that big.
yes,
Yeah.
none of you rolled a
And investigate.
investigation check. Yes.
That's because I'm not trained in it.
Did you
In fact, it's only a 30-foot lighthouse.
wait.
Y'all were just mistaken.
That's a very short lighthouse.
I feel like somebody did a terrible
No.
perception check and
Yeah.
doesn't want to admit it.
Yes.
Or
Hold on.
was it 300 and is now at 30?
Maybe it's
Did it
tall.
get smaller as
Maybe it's
Yeah, can I
tall.
check
Well,
to
I
see how
mean,
that's smaller
I
as
mean,
we
guys,
walk
this
down the dock?
water
Sure.
is
Grower,
cold.
not a shower. Go ahead.
Cold
Okay.
as fuck.
Yeah,
It's a grown.
that has shrunk many a lighthouse.
Go ahead.
There was shrinkage. Steve.
57.
57. The lighthouse appeared to have changed as you walked forward. So as the closer you got, it came more and more out of the fog.
All right.
Wow.
It looked giant when you first came up, but it's kind of a short lighthouse.
Do any of
An
us else
investigation
notice this?
skill.
What would make that happen?
Perception. When you get closer, things
Once
get
again,
smaller. It's just how it works.
The
Steve.
refraction of light from the mist.
Steve, there
I'm
was
smart enough to know
the
that.
water was cold.
You can
There
roll
was
for it.
shrinkage.
What would that be under education?
Yes.
He's shy. He's a little pea shy.
42.
Is it?
I rolled under 60.
All right. Yes, you know exactly what that is. Refraction. The lighthouse looks like this, but because of the mist, physics and the mist, it looked like this. And then as you got closer, it looked like that.
Yeah,
It's happened to
light
many a
reflecting
showgirl
off
in
the
your
water.
club.
Right?
Is the door unlocked?
Actually, as you approach the door, you notice that the door is jammed shut. It no longer is hinged, but it seems to have been barred, and as you try to kind of shove it open, there seems to be stuff piled up behind it.
Specialist, open that door now!
Alright, Captain. Oh,
That's why he's in
turn
three.
the doorknob and pull?
Go ahead.
Just-
As you try to open the door, you realize that it is catty corner, so it's kind of stuck this way. You have
Oh,
to
well,
push
that's
it.
the problem. It's a little cattywampus. Here, let me help you real quick. I'll take the door and then try and set it upright so it can come out.
Okay, roll a strength.
Greg Sable is going to look for a postern gate into the lighthouse.
66.
In fact, there is none. It looks like most of the ground has been eroded away and leaving just the dock and the lighthouse.
Do I see any windows on the
but-
outside that I might be able to shimmy up to?
Did you not pass?
No, I didn't. I got a 66.
Ah, okay.
As you try to finagle with the door, it just kind of gets stuck more and more. In fact, you do see a broken window above.
Then I am gonna do a institute a climb check.
Go ahead.
Are you trained in
Go like
climb?
some help.
So 20.
20.
Why is my country
Yep.
accent
And
affected
Rubbing
you?
off on me.
Yeah.
my
I didn't
climb
even
is
wanna do
50.
a country
So
accent.
You're in Idaho.
I major succeed.
You're
All
in
right.
Idaho, mom.
You scramble up this lighthouse like a monkey. They all watch you as you crimble and cramble. Luckily enough, the lighthouse is so old that the mortar within the bricks have come undone, and you're able to find good little handholds as you crawl your way up.
Come on.
You do take 1 damage as you come through the broken glass of
My
the window.
squealy smooch.
Yes.
You're what?
Are you
Squealy
okay?
smooch.
All right.
I don't know if he's all right up there.
You find yourself in a round room, pile of bones in front of you. To your left, you see a sack of crates, food, and other equipment, a little night dresser, and 3 other windows, each for north, south, east, west. You came out of the north window. You see a set of stairs to your right.
Okay, I'm going to open up the. I'm gonna go out the window and say, "Alright, I'm coming down. I'm gonna open the front door. Just give me a minute. There's some shit in the way." And then I'm gonna go rummage through the dresser.
Rummage through the dresser.
Yep.
Alright,
I'm
well,
gonna steal
try to be a
stuff.
little quick about it if you can. Thank
Alright.
Do you want to just climb up there after him?
Yeah, I'll climb up after them.
All right. Well,
There's one thing the
as
United
you-
States military is good at. It is teaching climbing.
as you look through the dresser, you find 2 notes.
Alright.
Young man, an officer does not climb unless an officer is inclined to climb, and I am not inclined to climb.
Thank
I
you.
tried climbing and I rolled a 74. Your boy didn't climb very far.
You need to train that one better.
I didn't train him.
And at the
I'm fresh out
bottom
of
of
basics,
the
sir.
dresser, you find a key that
And you're a
seems to be
specialist?
rusted
What'd you do,
to the
ROTC in
dresser.
high school?
So I can't like.
Darn tootin'.
You can
Sir.
try. It seems to have rusted on
Fun fact,
to the dresser
Jaime
itself.
did do ROTC in high
You
school.
shouldn't touch
So
it.
did Tom.
It did not help all that much.
Gave him a shiny,
So-
even it's rusted.
I major succeed.
Okay, awesome. You rip the key off of the dresser, and you hear a rattle.
I'm gonna turn
kind of
around and
rattle
inspect
like-
the bones. Are they rattling, moving together?
Yes,
How-
they in
I-
fact
that kind of
beginning to
rattle.
move.
All right. I want to pick up the skeleton and throw it out the window.
Oh my God! What happened to the hobo?
Now Josh is like, I didn't plan for that.
No, I did not.
What kind of fucked up jabroni shit is this?
Oh my God! Somebody stripped the flesh right off his bones.
All right, I would like you to make another strength check for trying to
had
lift
flesh
up
in
this
20
pile of
years.
bones and throwing it over.
Okay. 51, so I only need regular 16.
All right, you were able to throw one of the skeletons out the door.
Shit.
Yup, that's the hobo.
Wait,
Do
no.
we see this falling towards us?
Now, as
Yes.
we leave you with the other 3 skeletons that are forming, we come to y'all.
Should we roll
Um,
initiative?
We're getting there.
Bitch, nobody asked you nothing.
You watch as a pile of bones lands right behind you on
What
the
the
dock.
hell?
Oh my God! Somebody killed the hobo! Back to the ship! Back to the ship!
How clean are the
Director,
bones?
what in
The
tarnation are
bones
you
seem
doing?
to have been bitten by rats, and they're clean as they can possibly be.
So they're like,
Did not think
Oh,
I'd
they're-
have to
they're
get
at
like-
first, like, does this come from a
Private,
Halloween store?
unsheath
and,
your
you
weapon.
get
No,
killed.
those are actual bones, and as you all watch, they stand up.
Oh, what the hell?
That's not normal.
What the fuck? And
So-
I punch it.
We are going to roll our first sanity check. Lou, I want you to roll and
Yeah.
roll a 1d10 penalty dice, as there are 3 of them you're looking at.
That's messed up.
So, I'm gonna roll a d100,
Yes,
and I'm gonna roll a d10.
yes.
Did you take account his homeless person post-traumatic stress disorder?
No. And
Can you
if-
get an advantage to that? Because most, I'm not gonna say it.
No.
That's
Yeah, that'd be mean. I
Can we
already know
stop
where you're going with
interrupting
that.
him and actually ask how we do that?
Yeah.
roll your percentiles, and if you roll underneath your sanity, you
I forgot where my sanity is.
My sanity's not circled.
Yeah, my sanity isn't circled either.
Cool. So we just got to roll.
yeah, sure, just roll.
My luck is good.
That's a good point. Everyone roll for sanity.
Oh, we're
Wait, to
starting
determine what it is?
Yeah, we're starting there.
Woo! 98.
98,
55.
55. And
So if I
write
reach
that down.
99, I'm
Those
full blown
things are good,
insane,
right?
right?
No.
10
72.
Oh, but
or 100.
Huh?
That's
Ten?
Double
100.
zeros?
That's 100.
No,
Zero,
it's
zero.
1 0 0.
But
That's one.
considering it only goes up to 99,
Wait, no, it's 10
Okay.
0.
but there's no
Alright.
100 option.
So good
So
things
roll
are
again.
high.
Since there's only one, I'm
Wait,
gonna put you
Is
I
it
rolled a 10 and a 0.
That's 10.
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
Put yourself at 10. What'd you roll?
He's gonna die.
No, it goes the other way.
Four.
If you reach 100, you
0,
die.
0, and a 4.
All right, so you have a 4 for sanity. God, this is gonna be a fast game,
I have a
everyone.
72.
How about we just
72.
set it to 60?
You know, actually,
But I rolled a
We
98!
still started 99 because I have a feeling he's going to be pretty good.
yeah. How about this, everybody? We're gonna start at what it tells me to start it at, which we're gonna start at 50.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that,
I
everybody?
like that.
Fuck you!
Sorry for you, good for me. Let's go.
Fuck you. I lost twice what you had.
So starting at
that's-
50, we now roll our
Mine's
sanity check against
13
skeletons.
times higher
Yes,
than what it was.
and it
These
is
are for
higher
me,
than
these
what
are
it
those
is.
for Han.
Then delete
67.
10 off of it.
This is
All right, so I go down 10 because I went 2 over.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stay
Roll
right at
low.
50.
Haha,
Roll low.
success!
Oh, so roll low. Here we go.
Roll low.
You
Yes.
want to roll this?
Roll low.
I already rolled.
Oh.
I failed.
I went over. Ooh, so
Go
minus
down
10.
10.
What happens
Minus
if you
10.
succeed?
You don't move
Yeah,
down.
it's-
Oh, cool.
That's poopy.
How do I increase it?
You don't.
Medication.
Yes, actually, for quick summary on that one, sanity is your general sanity. You can go all the way to 99, where you're pretty much just like,
A clairvoyant.
I don't believe
no, you're
That's sanity, not perception.
you're pretty much as sane as you can possibly get to insane. The only way to raise your sanity is to go to a psych ward, home therapy, medication.
Crystals.
You can pick up some
Cry
drugs.
myself to sleep at night now.
Maybe if you're a drifter, you can roll to see
I'll
if you have
take one.
drugs on you.
weed.
And that can maybe
Stereotype much?
you. Oh, I don't know. You're playing a character.
Anyway, doctor.
All right.
I have this reoccurring
So now,
dream.
everybody,
Well, I mean, I became a psychologist, actually.
I'm at 50.
Yeah.
now
I'm
everybody,
visiting
I
a
want you to
psychologist.
check your dexterity for me.
Hold on a
dexterity,
second,
yes.
though.
My
Everyone roll.
dexterity is good.
Josh, before we move past the sanity, I
Once
rolled a
again,
44,
succeeded.
So that was lower than my 15. And
Yes.
I rolled the d10, whatchamacallit, and I got a 6, so for a total of 15.
Yes,
So I'm just
So
stuck
we
at 15?
matched.
you're fine.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, this has happened way faster than I thought it was going to.
Somebody went insane?
No one's
Give me a
insane
minute.
yet. So, all right. Can everyone tell me what your dex is?
I got 10,
A 10.
which is in between my hard success and super hard success.
We have to roll lower, right?
10.
Yes.
Okay.
Blake.
I rolled a
Alright, what
61,
do you get?
and then I noticed my dex was 65.
89.
89.
That's a hard. That's a fail.
Yep. Lou, you're down here.
Just wait, buddy.
All right. What'd you get?
91.
91. Great.
He is not that dexterous.
Wow.
You really tasting that dirt.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, my next is 45.
Y'all are gonna die in the first encounter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not
What is
all
it?
of us.
I got 10.
10. All right.
So
Again?
Wonderful. You're
Go.
actually at the top.
I just got my my hard
44.
success.
Jamie. And
I got a 61 on the die, but my dex is 65.
that's fine. Sorry, Tom. And Dylan.
47.
Oh, I didn't like that. Sorry, Tom.
All right. And then I gotta go. All right.
No, it moved.
As you are standing in a room full of skeletons now,
Oh, Blake.
He's gonna be.
Let me out, let us in, let us in.
yeah, they go to attack you.
They would.
Now I'm going. Since you watch them get up, I will allow you to maybe retreat a little bit if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a totally retreat.
All right. And which way would you like to retreat? Out the window, down the stairs?
Yeah, follow the one you just threw.
He'll break and fall.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a really, really good idea. But everyone's depending on me. I gotta show my resourcefulness.
You gotta remember.
I haven't had this opportunity in like 2 years, 10 years, maybe 20. So I'm gonna go down the stairs.
At least he didn't go, those bones are good stew fixins.
It's at this point we
Yeah.
see that tinfoil has graduated from
Alright,
his
so you're
pocket
going down the
to the top
stairs?
of his head.
A lot of
Okay.
nutrient in the marrow, boy.
You're able to go down the stairs about halfway.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to leave you. And you hear the clitter clatter of skeletons as they begin to their chase.
Wow.
All right. The rest of you look as this skeleton stands up and glares at all of you. it is unable to choose which one it wants to go after first. So,
Really glaring.
Blake, you can go first.
How do we know it's glaring?
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. This is terrifying, but yet fascinating. But I'm going to the door.
I'd accuse him of eyeballing me, but he doesn't
Actually, I
have
already
the
have the
proper
door. I'm
equipment.
going to try to get through the door.
Get through the door. All right, I'd like you to roll a strength check.
Sure. 43 to my 55. Not quite the 27, but still better than the 55.
And I'm going to roll the opposed roll. Awesome. All right, so you're able to shove the door open. You hear as a bunch of barrels, crates, and other things scatter across
So
onto
he
the
wasn't
ground.
on the other side of that door, thankfully.
He was not yet. No. Thankfully. Thankfully. There you are.
Oh my god!
I'm so
There's
glad.
a skeleton out there moving.
Oh my god! There's skeletons upstairs!
All right.
Back to
As
the
you
boat.
come to the bottom of the stairs, you see that there are 2 more skeletons at the bottom level.
Are they standing?
What?
Oh, yes, they are.
Did the door
and they're
hit
just
them?
smiling happily at you.
Where the good Lord
What?
should have slipped
Yeah,
them?
well.
The skeletons, they just have an
Skeletons
internal
like have
grin.
that natural grim.
How did
Yeah.
the door not hit the skeletons at the bottom of the stairs when he kicked the door open?
Because they're at the corner.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, these skeletons.
Well, you guys weren't exactly supposed to initiate that early on, but Lou here decided to climb.
Don't
Thank
put us
I'm
we in
clever,
this.
Don't blame us, DM.
All
Sick of
right.
that shit.
So, back to this.
Alright. Well, that would be my
Dylan, derail the campaign.
I said
Go.
nope. Try to get in and realize nope. Back to the boat.
All right. Next up is Tom. The skeleton is still ahead of you, and
I am going to grip my pistol by the barrel and crack its head open with the butt of the gun. How does that adjust my damage to attack? Because it's not unarmed, but it's also not shooting.
actually, you can shoot. You have a higher deck.
I'm aware I can shoot, but
Yeah,
I'd rather
did you
conserve
have your
ammunition and crack its head open.
Did you have your pistol out?
Yes. Remember, I said
We did.
I unsheathed my pistol and yelled charge the second we got off the boat. I never
like
said I
that.
resheathed it. I also advised my specialist to pull his pistol as well.
Now,
he fell out the window.
as you have it already out, you can shoot with a higher dex. You can just.
Well, he doesn't want to waste ammunition.
But
it's
yeah,
not
but I
reasonable.
could also crack its head open with the butt of my gun because it's all bone. It's a very easy crack.
Plus, it'd be harder to shoot.
All right.
D4?
You're going to do a 1d4. And as you go to attack it, it is also going to attack you.
I disagree because I'm coming up from
Alright.
behind, as it was attacking Blake.
It head spins around.
Well, sadly, in Call of Cthulhu, if you attack something, it also attacks you.
It has
So
6
if
seconds.
it's attacking me while I'm attacking it, doesn't mean I attack it for attacking me for attacking it.
Yes. It goes
So
both
you're
ways.
going to roll your percentiles.
And what are we trying to beat here?
Its score.
What's its score?
It's 54.
I rolled a perfect 100.
Okay.
Did I beat?
No.
That was a
You did the exact worst possible thing.
Golf rules.
As you go,
No, golf rules. Fuck. Now it's
as
a
you
one.
go to, as you go to bash it with your gun, you drop it.
The gun?
Yes, you made a fumble.
Private, give me your gun.
Does it bounce into the water? Or does it
Nope,
just, like,
we're on a
move?
dock. Why would it bounce into the water?
Because the dock is derelict.
No, it does not bounce into the water.
No, we're
I'll pick
past
it back
the dock.
up
We're like
unless
at
the
door
skeleton
now.
picks it up, and then it's the skeleton with a gun.
No, he's
What
outside
about-
fighting the skeleton. You threw out the window.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Skeleton.
but
soldier.
not on the dock though.
The skeleton is going to attack you
I dodge.
for 2 damage.
So he automatically fucking succeeds? That's bullshit.
No, it's because it was the damage from the opposed roll.
Yes. It is attacking you. All right. Now.
So now I get to attack it.
Nope. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Going on to where did I put that sheet? Jamie.
Learning from my commanding officer's mistakes.
Yes.
I don't make mistakes. I just show you the incorrect way to do things.
Learning from his mistakes, I will just go ahead and shoot the skeleton.
Oh, please
Alright.
do not fuck up and shoot me.
Roll to shoot.
Which way is he?
Roll 44.
44.
Goes right through the ribs. You missed.
It dodges.
That is one deft skeleton. I will give you
Shoot
that.
through the bone.
There's
Alright.
not much meat on them.
Roll.
That's why skeletons have DER/bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. All right. And
thought
now
it
it
was
is the skeleton turn.
No, that's what they
Oh.
ignore piercing. Bludgeoning is what overcomes
point
the
of
DR.
order.
No.
Ah.
Ammunition counts for the 2.
Yeah, how many
gun
rounds do we
users.
each have?
One.
1 round. I got a revolver with 1 round.
was
Yeah, that
only
was
one
it,
thing,
everybody.
and you know what it is.
Roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6.
Yes.
I don't have any d6. How should I roll 2 of them?
6.
You can take the 6.
11.
11. You have 11 shots.
Damn, that's not that many. Well, for
8
a revolver,
shots.
8 shots yourself.
That's bullshit.
For
That's
a
why you were
revolver,
like-
plenty.
This is why you should have went for a melee. All right.
I went for melee. You saw me try to pistol whip him.
Well, it's also on the ground now. So
Look, you, I don't remember being told what weapons do you want. I heard here's what weapons you have.
well, you could have asked.
You
for
guys
something
remember
else.
that? I remember that. Good
Oh,
times.
you mean I could have asked for a rifle?
Yeah.
No, I made it so you didn't have. I mean, you were brought onto the ship as a guest.
Oh, yeah.
You were checked. The brass knuckles. You were like, oh, it's a family heirloom.
Okay.
It's a big
Yeah,
As
they
he
were-
pockets
they were
the
his
guy money
mothers.
because that wasn't gonna fly.
Charlie
Otherwise.
loves these.
All
I was
right.
gonna say I thought they were your mothers.
All right, Dylan, the skeleton is going to attack you.
Alright, opposed brawl.
Yes.
I'm adjacent. Can I assist?
I have a 6.
It also has a 6.
Reroll. What do we do in a tie?
Wow.
They hurt each other.
You automatically succeed.
Yeah, roll one more time.
You remember when Vegeta and Goku were like,
I have an 80.
Has a 26. All right, it attacks you,
Oof.
and it does
Somebody grapple it.
4 damage,
Okay.
Oh no, whatever your name is.
smacking you across the face with its skeleton hand.
Are you alright? You need
Oh,
some
that's
help?
a hand.
Okay, so we are here. All right, Dylan, it's now your
It'll be a
turn.
quick game.
What's the point of having points in brawl if it's always just an opposed roll?
If you're attacking it,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you can use that instead.
Okay, I will use that then.
I may be.
I don't even see brawl.
Fighting brawl.
61.
Second column.
Ah,
All right,
fighting
you are able
brawl.
to attack.
I don't have that at all.
Alright. He takes 3 damage.
But apparently, I could have used my firearms handguns option instead.
mm-hmm.
It shatters into millions of
This is
pieces.
better. Like you
The
said.
skeleton or him?
No,
And
his hand.
Just power.
Apparently, it is. The skeleton shatters into a million different pieces. Its head rolling off into the surf. Now,
Is there anything else I can do, or is my turn just attacking?
Pick up my gun.
you can have. Yeah. What do you want to do? You
I'd
can
like to
move.
position back behind the 2 soldiers and the.
Well, the way you are, here's the dock. You were all at the door. The skeleton fell behind you.
Okay.
The door opened to 2 more skeletons.
Yeah, so those skeletons you just listed,
Mhm.
I want to be not near them.
Okay, you
So I
go.
want to go that way.
You go a little bit
He
further
wants-
on the
he
dock.
wants a human
I just,
wall.
just
From there to there.
All right, Lou, you are inside. All right. Since you are inside the first layer, let me explain what the first layer looks like.
That was a good choice.
As you ran down the stairs in a frantic, oh god, skeletons! You saw that there is a stairwell on the side. There's a kitchen area. You're running, so you're getting some quick facts. It's a kitchen. You got a billiards table over there. Don't really know why that's there. You got
You said billiards
There.
or billiards?
billiards.
Close enough. It's a pool table.
I know. I
A couple
played
tables.
pool in a league. I know what that is.
A couple tables and then
Yeah,
2
he
rooms.
hasn't won.
The skeletons are coming
But
from
does
those
your
2 rooms.
Okay. So like they're
Boy, in
above
this
me.
military, we
No,
play
they're
ping
like
pong.
across from you. You can't. You're on the
Okay.
east.
Okay, so I'm going down
In
the
the
stairs,
military of the 1920s, young man.
Yes.
and they have like
Give
come
me a
out
push-up.
of rooms on the first floor.
No, the rooms are on the west side.
call
You're
that
coming
a
from the east
push-up?
side. The stairs.
Does the
end-
stairs
That's a
go
little
around?
better.
Yes.
Good
It's
job.
it's a
Yeah.
lighthouse.
Way to take
So
constructive
I'm
criticism
heading down the
well.
stairs,
Yes.
and are the skeletons?
No one
coming
told you
out
to
of the rooms on
do
the
a
first
push up.
floor?
Reverse
Yes.
that push up, young
Okay.
man.
Does
So
it
they're
You're-
not at the stairs yet.
No, they are not. They are on the other side of the lighthouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the door in relation to the bottom of the stairs?
You are currently right here. The skeletons are over here, and the
Okay.
door is right there.
Oh, good. Now where's the stairs in that?
What do you-
There.
Like over near the door or the opposite side of
The,
the door?
the stairs are right here.
Okay. Gotcha. So I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Yes.
Oh, good.
The skeletons are across the room for you. However, you can hear the ones on the top floor making their way down the stairs.
Okay. Is there a billiards table?
Yes.
Sorry, billiards table.
Yeah.
In the middle of the room.
It is off to the side, but it is close enough for you to reach.
You should grab a stick and use it as a weapon.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a stick and use it as a weapon.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna if I can, keep running past
You
them.
better hope that Pookie doesn't snap.
You run
No, he's
to
gonna
the
grab the
billiards
bridge.
table and search frantically for a pool cue.
with the
You
little
find a
ball.
broken one,
Nice.
and that is as far as you can go for right now.
All right, then. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on top of the pool table to have the high ground, Anakin.
All right. Roll a dex for that.
No,
Can I roll jump?
Skeleton, not Anakin.
Close.
I mean,
I
they're
mean,
mentioning
by
it
the
same
end of
thing.
the
Okay.
end of the
Can I
movies where
use
he's
my
alive, that's
jump?
pretty much what's left.
Yes, you can if you'd like.
I win. 31.
All right. You jump successfully onto the table. Thankfully, you dodged all the balls that were on it,
Okay.
and you begin your battle stance as the two skeletons now look towards
Are
you
gonna
as you
ask
make
me
all
to
that
use the
noise.
pool cue ball? The ball? Yeah, I was going to pick one up.
Wait, are you guys wearing
Yes.
socks?
Can I use the pool balls as a weapon?
Do you
Oh
have
yeah,
anything?
can we make a blackjack out of socks? Pool ball.
That was good.
Yes, you can.
Good
There
job,
should be a
buddy.
throw, I believe.
There is.
Yeah.
Can you throw anything?
In this
Anything
game
at
you
all.
can.
Do you need the feet?
No.
Nope.
Amazing.
This is a beautiful
I will
game.
fucking kill all.
I didn't say anything.
I
I will
didn't say
spare
anything
your
either.
character.
Oh.
This
One of
time.
the skeletons
Also, my
at
character
the
doesn't say
other end of the lighthouse rushes towards you. Because you do have the high ground, I will make it roll with a
Disadvantage.
penalty dice. Where
Won't
are
you
you,
take
penalty
the
dice? Okay, there you are.
Take the high
That's a
ground.
better one. All right. It attacks. Roll against it. This would be the penalty.
Ooh, 32.
77.
Well, it attacks you. It
Yeah.
grabs your legs and pulls. You slam your ass into the billiards table. A ball went somewhere.
Was
We're
it
not going
a
to talk
ball?
about it.
Just call it a pool table, man.
Just
call it a fucking pool
Alright,
table.
so
Am I saying it wrong?
say
Oh.
say
Billiards.
Billiard?
Billiards.
Not billiards. Billiards.
Yeah, there's an
Billiards.
I in it.
Oh, cut that.
But did he knock the 8-ball in?
No, but he knocked the Q in because he automatically failed.
No, he knocked in the cue ball.
There you go.
Oh, he's
automatic
scratched.
failure.
Cannon.
Next
On the
turn.
break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scratch something.
You take 3 damage.
Call me on fucking guard. Gonna scratch something.
You're all gonna die so quickly.
I got a pull cue.
I thought we had a game. This is
Should
gonna
grab
be
the
death.
brick.
Steve!
Put it in its mouth.
Steve, you are at the door of the lighthouse. You're watched as your companion, you just met him, he came from the brig. Yeah, you never went to the brig.
Yeah. I mean,
But he has to
Well, he's
respect
my
that they're
favorite
both
criminal
criminals in
fucking
a
time.
way.
So there's 2 fucks right behind me?
There's 2
The
of
fuck you
those
just
in
call
front
me?
of you.
Not you fucks, the other fucks.
You
These
have
twats are over there, I need those fucks over there.
2 skeletons in front of you.
Skelly what?
Skeletons.
Skeletons.
They don't weigh
Make
that
fun
much.
of my weight? Look, just because my name's Fat Tony doesn't mean I'm fucking fat, okay? I'm a little frisky.
I can decide that if I wanted to.
The dice.
I love you. Alright.
Alright.
So,
What's up
One
with
is
Steve?
currently
Steve, sit back
attacking
a
him
little.
at the pool table.
Do I
And the other is-
Steve,
back?
sit back
Huh?
a little.
Do I automatically get to attack back?
Thank you.
No.
Or was that my
you
attack
failed.
back?
Yeah.
Failed miserably.
You see that one is
Yeah.
attacking him. The other is on the other end of the room.
alright, the other one that's attacking him, is it on the pool table or is it on the ground?
Currently, has his hand wrapped around his legs.
On the ground.
Either you
I'm just
interrupted
gonna go
something bad or good.
Bash his fucking head in.
All right. You rush forward. You have your brass knuckles on,
Of
correct?
course.
Of
As
course,
soon as I
of
saw
course.
these fucking skeletons coming out, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I pulled these things out and I put them on my hands.
All right. You rush forward and you go to smack this thing in its
Doctor, I
cranium.
need you to develop a device. For
So that would be my
detecting metal before
fighting
people get
brawl,
on the
correct?
Yes.
That, ooh. Damn it, almost super.
Because he really shouldn't have those.
25.
Yeah, that's
under
my 30.
Yeah. You are able to hit it across the head. Roll
Crack that
damage.
skull open.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Should have went for the ribs. It hurts more.
That's 1 damage. 2 damage. It's 2 damage.
No such thing as bad damage.
You feel as it cracks, its cranium popping off and rolling over. The skeleton turns towards you, seeming unnerved by the fact that its head's gone.
Oh.
Its hands leave
Once
your
again,
leg.
work the
Pretty
ribs. Work the
fucking
ribs.
disturbing.
All right.
That's a fucking spooky thing that just happened there.
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
What was
Not
the
gonna lie.
ball table?
Aren't you supposed to take care of this kind of thing?
I haven't got a turn yet. Otherwise, I would.
I thought you went first.
He did go. He
One
went
time.
I went first.
Oh, he fucked it up. That's right.
All right.
I love you, buddy. I'm just
You see as two skeletons come down the stairs.
Oh, Jesus.
The third one seemed to have failed and tripped, and a pile of bones fall with it.
That's how you do it right there.
He just kills himself.
Yes.
Nice.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu.
That's how you do it right there.
All right. They are now near the bottom of the stairs, and we are going back up to Blake.
All right, so just so I can understand, me and him were inside on the first floor, correct? Because he came right down the stairs. He's on the pool table, but dropped down.
Yes, he's laying now on the pool
And there's
table.
now a headless skeleton grabbing him.
No,
No.
not anymore.
That one has lost its head
Uh-huh.
and is now facing off with our
The body's
mafioso.
facing front of you, I assume.
Yeah.
And then the other two tripped and fell down. Now they're just.
One tripped, fell, and turned into bones, and the other two are now coming down the stairs.
Are they within? Are they within 10 feet of one and try to trip it with the whip?
If you move forward, sure.
Sure, I might as well give it a try. You never know what
Wouldn't it
happens.
good?
You pull out your
Distance,
bull
action.
whip,
Yep.
you whap it.
I do find it.
Da-na-na-na.
I'm within 10 feet. They don't have a reach, I believe.
Whip it
No, they do not.
into shape. It's not too late.
You smack it across the head.
What was I trying to beat, though? What score?
His
Dex?
opposed roll.
63.
Oh,
It's an opposed roll for him to dodge.
gotcha.
And then
You hit hard.
it shatters into pieces.
That's right.
He grabbed the spine, just like Scorpion, like yeah.
Yep.
I don't know
As
why,
you
but I feel
pull
like
back,
saying, "Come
you
over here,
touch the
please."
chest. Now you have a breastbone.
It's not moving around anymore.
No, it's gone. So he's dead.
Fascinating.
You dead.
Hey guys, they're really easy to beat. You just gotta give them one good whack.
I'm trying. Stop.
You dead.
Bless.
All right.
Release your barrel, soldier.
All right. There is still the skeleton after you. There is one on the stairs, and I believe that is it. Unless I'm missing one.
Yeah.
No,
You should misplace your monsters as the dungeon master.
Yeah. It's my first time, Dylan. You gotta be so rude.
Why
I feel hurt. Getting
Still
shot
trying
at.
to give you some
No, there's only one more. Yeah.
I'd like to take a vote to kick Joshua off as the DM and make Lou the DM. All those in favor, say aye.
Nay.
All those opposed, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, you see, everybody voted aye.
You get
That means
20
you're the
hit
new
points.
dungeon master.
I get 20 hit points?
Yes.
Yay.
How? DM Boone. He said aye. He said nay.
That's because he didn't want to DM, not because you're doing a good job.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Thanks. All right, there are two skeletons
no
left.
lower
One
hit
is still
points.
facing you. You're on the billiards table, and there's one on the stairs. Gotcha. All right, Tom.
I pick up my gun,
All right, you reach down and pick up your firearm.
and then I go in hunt of a melee weapon.
All right, you step into the lighthouse.
Yes.
All right, you step into the lighthouse. As you look around, you notice there's a kitchen area to your left that might have some melee weapons. Ahead of you is the billiards table, where you could find another
Pool cue.
Pew. No,
Pew
we're
cool.
gonna skip that word. Around on the floor, and that's the only place you could honestly think to find any of those. There's a table in front of you. You want to throw that?
There's also some bones over here.
I will, I'd like to head to one of the bedrooms to find a pillowcase to fill with cue balls, and so that way I can break them open
All right.
using a pillowcase full of pool table balls.
So you rush over to the little kind of semi-hallway where the two rooms are. Do you go to the room on your right or your left?
Right.
All right. You run into the room on your right. You come into a very well-done room. Bed is made. Military-issue bed. Nice.
Wait, I bounce a quarter. Does it bounce?
Bruce.
Yes.
Okay, yep, that's military-made bed. I pull the pillowcase off the pillow.
Yes. You now have a pillowcase.
Yep, I now go to the pool table and put pool balls into it.
You are making your way to the pool table.
Okay.
Right?
The table.
I'm just letting you know
You
what
just
I'm
need to
doing.
blur everything.
I
and
see
mess
that.
up, Yeah. All right.
I wish it was like
Jamie,
someone
you're
said
up.
there was bonus.
All right.
Somebody said something about taking balls.
There's
I
no
don't
like
like it.
real action coming in this game, correct? There's no like real.
Not
action
anymore.
economy,
Like standard movement swim.
Like standard movements.
Not really. You kind of, as far as I'm doing it, you just get to the person. You can attack. As you attack, they also have an opportunity to either dodge or attack you as well, or flee. The skeletons, of course, aren't going to flee. They want to kill you. So yeah.
They want
That's
to
it.
Can I go into like the kitchen area?
Okay, yeah, you can go to the kitchen area.
Or go to the kitchen area, look for a knife.
As you
First
search around,
You want to?
you find a rusty spoon.
That's 2 rusty spoons.
Because it's hard.
I haven't even been in there yet.
Why would you
I'll
use a
begrudgingly
spoon?
pick up the rusty spoon.
It's not like a ladle. It's just a spoon.
It's got some brown
Wait,
stuff on it.
teaspoon or tablespoon?
Maybe white
Teaspoon.
stuff?
So the bigger one, at least.
This tablespoon's bigger.
Alright.
He doesn't know that.
I'll
And we all
sign
know
out.
that
I'll
he
go
doesn't
back-
I
I'll
know
go
a
back
teaspoon is
into
small.
the area
No,
with
you
the
don't.
billiards
I
table,
bake. Huh?
and then I'll shoot the other guy that's messing with what's your name?
Mallory.
Mallory.
Melvin.
All
Mallory.
right. Go ahead, roll for
Shake
me.
it, not store.
I'm coming, Mallory. I'll help you real good.
Melvin
Shake it.
Malloy.
23.
I knew that. Mallory.
23. You
Wait,
fire
shit.
your gun off. It strikes the skeleton.
Singing
You're
Archer.
too used to
Amazingly,
lying to
you
people in
actually
uniform.
hit the
I hear ya.
bones, and
It's like, yeah, of
It's a
course.
survival skill.
it
course I was
shatters into
drafted.
a million
What are you talking
I was
pieces.
about to say I rolled 6.
There's
so I'm
only
pretty
like
sure
2
he did.
something bones in the human body. A million pieces.
It could be turned into fine powdered dust.
You know, this is the point where you'd be like, "Oh, lightning strikes you from the sky." You're still standing outside.
Hey, you're 80 years
No,
old now.
Dylan does rocks falling.
Oh, sorry. The lighthouse cracks in half and has begun to fall upon
No, it doesn't matter where you're at. Rocks can fall.
you.
You're in the
There's
middle
a
of the
plane flying
sky.
overhead and need to dump some cargo.
Can
Full
I-
of rocks.
Can I just pick up a pool cue, I guess, after that, and then break it over my knee?
We're going to jump from you.
Every time somebody grabs a weapon, fuck you. Next turn.
Sorry. Next up is Dylan, actually standing outside.
He's gonna stay outside.
It's,
There's
getting,
no
it's, getting
skeletons.
it's getting oddly wet. There's a lot of thunder and lightning.
Yeah, in
going
fact,
on.
you're getting wetter as you stand outside. It is drizzling now.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain Mallory has that effect on women. So,
And men.
and
Are you a woman?
No.
No, Melvin Malloy. I was thinking Archer.
What's your appearance?
70.
Yeah, you two are.
He is a damn good-looking hobo.
The only good, better-looking person is him. Take that as you will.
I roll to shoot him.
So what do you do?
We shoot
Stand down.
There's how many skeletons are left? One.
there is just one standing up the stairs.
All right, I'm gonna run and hit it in the face. I'm gonna run in and be like, "Wah!" And then-
Are you gonna use your
Alright.
strong hand there?
yeah,
You
I'm
run
gonna use
in
my strong hand.
like an amazing, brave person.
Yep. Who's not 80?
I will drink the rest of that ice if he hits Joshua in the face with that little hand.
52.
Ooh. It is unable to dodge. You smack it across the face.
Woo!
Ooh. It does not shatter, though. It instead takes 4 damage.
You gotta slap it in an upward motion.
And now its, unmoving face looks at you with a little bit more anger.
Its brow furrowed.
Huh?
I don't know.
It doesn't have a brow to furrow. It's a skeleton.
You are still on your ass at the bill.
How are these
Yeah,
skeletons?
table.
I'm like,
How are we doing?
Don't ask what the call is.
Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that and I'm gonna waddle over to the kitchen and look for some food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll
There
for
you see a
spot
soldier with
hidden.
a knife.
Roll for spot hidden. It's one of your investigation skills.
That's a hobo knife.
Spot hidden.
It is rusty.
I actually don't have that.
All right, then I'll just roll an opposed roll.
Don't forget this.
42.
42.
All of a sudden,
You
the answer-
find
Everything.
a loaf of bread that seems to have molded to the point where it has become a fossil.
That's just free
So it's full
penicillin
of
right there.
antibiotics. Okay.
Melvin discovers
Apparently,
penicillin.
you do find a can of tuna that you may be able to open.
Whip out my knife.
You have out your knife.
Yep, I'm gonna try and open this tuna.
You're hungry?
All right.
No, I've taken damage. And everyone knows you eat stuff to heal.
That's video
Roll your
game knowledge
strength.
101.
I love it.
89.
Roll high.
Okay. Well, you are valiantly trying to get this tuna can open with your switchblade.
Mm-hmm.
You're unable to, though. You are just scratching at the lid the best you can.
Yep.
You do scratch off a bit of the wrapping, though.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'll do it again next turn.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Never
this
heard
can.
of this brand of tuna.
All right.
Fancy feast.
Steve!
But I bet it'll be good.
That one's
fancy.
still fucking with me?
No, it got exploded by Jamie.
Is there another one near me that I can fuck up?
It is. There's one by the stairs that your good author friend here just tried to bash in the head of, and it did not work.
Walk over, grab that motherfucker by the neck, and bash its head in.
Not me, the skeleton.
Skeleton, please specify.
Are you going to specify? Oh, shit, well.
He's
Did you look at me funny?
Close to a breakdown.
I look at you funny every
I'm just
day.
making sure.
Alright.
Am I
Skeleton.
skinny?
All right, cool.
Tell me I'm skinny.
35.
You were able to bash its head in, and it explodes into
257 pieces.
Not a million.
307 pieces.
Thank you for your
They're all there? Wow, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Oh my god.
that is the end of the
Deformed.
combat. Good job, guys. We
Take a
live.
quick break.
Very proud.
We do need to take the break. We're at the hour mark.
All right, cool. First encounter done.
Excellent.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Steve's still dying. So as we left off, these guys just fought their first skeletons, just destroying them. Good job, guys. Very proud of all of you. Totally thought you were about to die there, but you didn't.
I can take a moment to say, what the hell was that?
Skeletons.
Moving skeletons.
Yeah.
You don't like
Oh yeah, yeah. See,
I mean, look,
see
we're gonna
that?
look at skeletons. They're not moving.
Doctor, I don't mean to educate you on how medical works, but aren't we all just moving skeletons?
medical doctor for the last time.
Half.
Did you say you were a
skeleton.
psychiatrist?
In fact, for
I'm
lore
more of a
reasons,
historian type doctor.
the doctor on the ship
I have a
had
minor in
dysentery.
psychology. It's more like
Okay.
psychiatry.
This is her character sheet. She had dysentery and sadly died from it.
You know, I lost a lot of families like that.
We
in
call
Oregon
that the
Trail.
old Oregon Trail.
Shame.
So, y'all are on
Grandfather
the first
clocks
level. Y'all are on the first level of the lighthouse. All together, you're on a billiards table. You
Kitchen.
rewrapping your bullwhip. You found a rusty spoon. You two just clobbered up a skeleton. You just picked up your gun.
And no, I had already
Oh,
picked
and
up
you
the gun.
picked up a pillowcase.
I got a pillowcase to put pool balls in.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna take
All
one of
right.
those pool cues now.
How about we go back to
Snap
the
it
boat,
open and
guys?
just
To the boat?
Get a baseball bat
Mm-hmm.
going.
All right.
We should go back to the boat.
And
Nope. There's a mystery to solve here, gang. I haven't seen a mystery like this in like 5 years. Give me 10.
Wait, 5 years? On or off the drugs?
Either.
Wait a minute. Did you used to own a green van and a dog?
I used to be part of a crew. What was the word for that?
Gang.
A gang. Thank you. I used to be part of a gang on the green van.
Whoa, you were part of a gang? Wait, from like Brooklyn or
Nah, they were
United
clearly from
Kingdom?
like Barstow.
Yes.
London?
I wore a
think they
kerchief
call
and
it?
everything. Lost it years ago. Alright, I want to roll again to open this can of food.
all right.
I want to
Go
get my
ahead.
HP back.
The peaky.
Why don't you roll to try to find a can opener? There's a kitchen.
23.
23. All right. You wrench it open.
Instantly.
Turned it over, found the tab.
You're overjoyed to smell the rank stank of fish. You don't exactly know if it's good anymore,
Morning, ladies.
but you can always try.
You beat me by 1 second.
I think she was in here.
It's usually how it is.
Alright, yep.
One second. But like,
Melvin needs healing. I'm going to try and eat the fish.
Roll a Constitution check.
I think we're gonna get the opposite of what we wanted here.
6.
6. All right. You eat it. You're overjoyed as the taste of fish. You know, the first time you've had tuna in a real long time, almost 20 years, in fact. Looking back, I think the last time I had tuna was on the Western train station. And okay, you eat it. It tastes delicious, and you gain back 1 health point.
Victory is mine.
He's right. Eat the bones.
I feel nourished. I feel muscle growing on my skeleton. By the way, yeah, I got a theory about these skeletons. See, there used to be people here, right? And they were probably half man, half skeleton, right? The man part died. The skeleton part continued to live.
That's usually how that
I
works.
feel like you're not wrong, but at the same time, you're not right.
I think
For multiple reasons.
in the head. I'm pretty sure. Yes. I think we should do a search and find out what's going on.
I'd like to roll a literature check to record the events.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have paper and pencil on you?
You didn't fill out any of my inventory on this pre-generated.
Well, you did
character.
get kicked out of the ship with whatever.
Yeah,
you-
for all we know, he's walking around naked.
Yeah, I don't have
Did
clothes
I
or
bring any
anything.
like stuff with me?
So can I like have a book and a pen?
You know, you are an author, so I agree. You can have a book and a pen.
All right.
You have a pencil.
Nope, portable typewriter. Oh god.
Portable
Would
typewriter.
I have like?
That's a
would I have
bludgeoning
brought
weapon in and
anything
of
with me?
itself.
Huh?
Would I have brought anything on with me on the trip?
You brought a suitcase full of clothes. You had a good bit of money in the suitcase, but as the captain wanted you to shush off the ship, your suitcase full of money is on the ship.
Suitcase full of money.
I was gonna say, why do we bring our clothes and our luggage? We're just
Yeah, we're in
After I fill the pillowcase with balls, I'd like to try to see if there's even one other actual weapon in this entire building. If it's just makeshift.
Can I?
Roll for spot here.
Can I pick
Soldier, use look too!
up soldier or Dan?
Ha.
Can I pick up a femur from one of the skeletons and use it as a club?
What am I rolling?
Roll to see if there's any intact ones.
I have a whole ribcage.
Nope,
Actually,
you're boned.
let me rephrase that. You look around, you find a lot of
I
the
thought that was
skeletal
good.
pieces have been bitten by rats and chewed and gnawed on, so you probably get one good whack out of the femur.
So pick up 2.
You can pick up the femur.
You
You,
can make
get
a
one
shiv.
whack out of it, and that's about it.
I think we might be
Okay.
It's splintering, you know.
Yeah.
It's old bone.
So it goes from bone to shiv.
Ha.
'Cause I could
Yeah, I
stab-
like it.
We'll see what happens when you hit something.
Because
Anyway.
I could whack something and then stab him with the
For
remains.
fuck's sake, what do I roll?
We'll see.
What's he rolling for his search?
I don't know. He never told me what to roll. He just said roll.
Just roll general.
Roll general.
Can I help you with
Percentile.
this?
Roll low.
Just roll. Yeah, roll percentiles.
18.
18. All right. As you search around, you find that there is a couple large, rusty kitchen knives you could use, and another full pool cue.
I start passing the rusty knives around, going, here! Take a knife!
I'm okay.
Here, take a knife!
I'll take a knife.
Doctor,
More
knife!
knives.
Thank you.
It does tetanus damage.
Tetanus damage, yeah.
How much damage will the broken pool cue do?
Yay.
1d4.
For clarification, the butt, not the shaft.
Look, if you're not giving him the
All right,
shaft,
and
the butt
knives
doesn't
all
matter.
do 1d4 plus 2.
Pool cue does 1d4. What does my sack of pool balls do?
Actually, the pool cues do 1d6.
1d6 plus nothing?
I will take one of
Plus
those
no-
knives now.
Alright, and what does the bag of balls do? Improvised weapon? But it's just a sack of balls, so it's basically blackjack.
1d8.
Oh, by the way, the page, the thumb? You see that third gun down? That's a 1911.
Yeah.
How much did you say the pool cue did? 1d6 plus 2?
Just a d6.
1d6?
1d6.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear for the pool balls. What was it?
D8.
Use it, yeah.
A
1d8.
D8?
Yeah, because you
1d8?
made the connection to a blackjack, and it's right there. So
Alright.
I'd like to.
Anybody, there's probably more pillowcases if you want to do a pool ball damage.
I'd like to do like a history. See if I can remember any folklore, myths, legends of animated skeletons.
Can I also roll that?
Clue what's going on?
go ahead.
No.
41 to my 60s, so yes.
All
If
right.
anything, one of them stands back up.
What did you roll?
97.
Oh.
That is a critical fail.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to that. For you,
Yes.
as you try to rack your brain about reanimating skeletons, of course, there are stories around the world of the reanimating dead.
The Haitians call them zombies.
Zombies, of course. But as you can kind of think and scour your brain, you really can't think of any, British folklore about a skeleton just getting up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just anywhere around the world, actually.
Don't look at me, Tom. I'm doing my best.
It's okay, because I'm from Arizona.
I said skeleton.
There is tons of British folklore about skeletons reanimating.
Kelpies.
Jesus Christ.
None unknown historical facts.
No, this is mythology.
I don't
This is
recall
not-
it.
Yeah, you're from Arizona.
Yeah, but I don't recall
You
any
know a
stories
lot
from
of-
my studies.
No, you do not.
Okay.
You wonder if they're actually skeletons.
You were born in Arizona. Who knows?
In fact,
I'm from Utah.
those might have been just men
How
in
many wives do you
suits.
have?
Enough. Waiting on this boat.
Enough to party.
All right. So, guys have the lower area. As you look around, there's a kitchen area. You have now scoured and found a can of tuna, the loaf of penicillin,
A loaf of pencil.
the rusty knives, the billiards table that has been slightly damaged by your drifter slamming into it. And it's missing a ball.
I doubt that.
There's only one?
I very doubt that.
It's probably old and decrepit.
Yeah, do you know what's under those felts?
This
Wood.
one was made of
No.
wood.
Granite?
Granite.
Yeah.
Granite
Really?
slabs.
Yeah.
And they sealed them with
Yeah.
beeswax. You can tell
Yeah.
a good pool table has two instead of three instead of two.
Huh, did not know
They're
that.
so heavy.
Well, the legs have collapsed.
The legs have collapsed.
There
Now,
we go.
now it's just
Now we're being
on
on point. All right, and you know that for you, you went into one room quick to grab a pillowcase and ran back out, and there's still one other unopened room along with the room you
Alright,
searched.
gentlemen,
Just
I
for a
need you to
pillowcase.
find the basement, because there used to be.
I don't think lighthouses have basements.
There's
so
a basement here. Trust me.
I go out
Right.
to the dock and I look into the water to see if I can see like an under part of the tower.
Yes, find the basement.
I
Alright,
go into that unopened room.
I'm gonna go upstairs
With the
and
doctor.
change my clothes to do a disguise check to disguise myself as one of the people that used to work here.
I'll follow the lieutenant major.
All right, so I'm going to start with you and just go around the table. It's be easy. You go outside and look into the dark, murky water. It's now begun to rain.
Spooky.
The floodlights from the ship help you look down a little bit, but it more or less looks like the lighthouse just kind of goes into the water. And
So
you
it's not
can't.
like on an island or anything?
Not that you can really see. It almost seems like the white plaster goes down
So what were we standing on?
A dock.
the dock.
Oh,
Attached to the
then
lighthouse.
when I threw the skeleton out, it landed on the dock?
Yeah.
Great throw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are the odds?
Yeah. What are the
Somewhere
odds?
between 1 and 100.
It was a 53.
But there's no like landmass.
Not that you
it's
can
not like this
see.
area is flooded.
As you step back and have a look around yourself, you see that the only visible landmarks is the USS Verne, which has its floodlights trained on the lighthouse for y'all.
At least it didn't leave us.
The dock, which is, again, decrepit looking. A couple things floating in the water. And the lighthouse itself.
Basement.
That's real
Operating
solitary.
lighthouse.
Have any of us walked around the lighthouse to make sure this is an island? And
In
not
fact,
like a
you were
peninsula?
unable to walk around the island, or around the lighthouse. It is just the dock and then leading right to the door. You can't really
There's
get
no,
around.
Yeah, there's no landmass. It seems like it's probably just like a floating dock with like maybe a marginal bit of support to keep
City
it.
of Rapture.
Alright.
You're heading with Tom?
Commanding officer, yeah.
Yep, you're going with your commanding officer, so I'm just going to group you together. Where are you going?
And he's coming with me.
All y'all three are
We're
going. Where are
going to
you?
go into the unopened room.
The unopened room. All right. You open the door. It is a messy room. Things are kind of just strewn about. Beds unmade. There are a pile of books here and there. And you see that there is a letter on one of the tables.
What does the letter say?
It's a cube.
It says this.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Really?
I knew
All
it was
of
gonna
that?
happen,
There's
too.
a big piece of wood blocking me.
It actually says, no. It actually says, there, I wrote in it, Arnie, now leave it be.
I hand this to the doctor and I go, I don't speak Russian.
And to say it again, all it says on the piece of paper is, there, I wrote in it, Arnie, now leave it be. It seems to have been ripped out of something.
There, I
It's like,
wrote in
this is a
Arnie,
piece of a letter
now
or
leave it
note.
be.
I'm gonna start looking through the books.
Right? You look through,
You do what you want. I'm just gonna have my books while you do things.
Let's deliberate here. Don't you think it's a little odd that he ripped a page out of a book?
Why not? I do it all the time.
Lad, there were animated skeletons on a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, that's the problem.
A working lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. And correct me wrong, but we don't feel any sway of the ocean at all.
no.
Yeah, it feels like we're on land, and yet we're not.
That's the thing, though. A lot of spooky stuff is happening. I don't quite want to be a part
start
of the
looking around for
spooky
books.
stuff with you.
I'm in there with him while he starts talking. I start looking.
All right. Are you doing anything then? What would you like to do?
It's Bruce.
I mean,
Donna.
if he's gonna do that, I'm not gonna like get violent with him.
Mhm.
Here.
All right.
But I'm just giving him a word of warning.
Yeah.
That cheese.
As you look through, a lot of them are actually fiction books, a lot about myths, legends. A couple you find about reanimated skeletons. A lot of them seem to be very fictional stories, though as you look through them, you find a lot that have like historical events tied to them. And as you keep looking, you find some texts about alchemy and some chemistry books.
Alchemy's a myth.
Would a kid from Osborne, Kansas know about alchemy and the dark arts?
God, I hope not.
roll
You're in the United States military, son.
roll education.
That sounds to me like
I rolled a
something.
38 and I have a 46.
All right. You in fact know alchemy is as far as you know,
The devil's work.
is about turning lead into gold.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Using the
Isn't
philanthropist
that
stone.
isn't that the stuff about turning like lead into gold?
Boy, there's only one way to turn lead into gold, and that's rob a bank with bullets.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was a
that's pretty good.
pseudoscience back in more older times, basically. They would try to turn lead
I
into
like
gold.
your thinking, son.
It was one of the main purposes.
All right, but doesn't it seem a little odd that alchemy was being done here,
Well, there's
and
no
then the skeleton?
there's no proof of any alchemy that's trying to be done here. I mean, there's also fictional books here.
I
Then
think
it's
this-
someone's hobby.
The skeletons.
Well, I mean,
Now the skeletons animating that's something of concern. He said there was actually some books mentioning animated skeletons.
And historical
Yes,
events.
there are books about squids, monsters,
Oh, Jesus.
The Kraken.
other things. The Kraken. Which is on
I'm going to
the-
focus on the book that actually does
Call
mention
me
the animated skeletons
Ishmael.
and look more into that because that seems the most relevant of. Regardless of what I think's going on, that is what's going on from our perspective. So
As you read, it is a folk tale about a group of skeletons rising from the grave to take revenge upon a man who did them wrong. It ends with the man escaping with just his life, with his possessions being taken to by the skeletons to the underworld.
The underworld?
Yeah, something like a basement, perhaps. You guys should be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for a basement because this is the devil's work.
All right, where were
I
you?
don't feel.
I feel like we should go up.
You begin looking around, and outside the bedroom doors, you find partially underneath a rug, a trapdoor.
I alert my companions that I found a trapdoor.
You found.
You were heading upstairs. Yeah,
I'll
hold
head
on.
down with the author.
I'll be the voice of reason. Should we just leave?
I've already said that.
You're
We
dead.
don't know which way to go, apparently.
All right.
Yeah, we've been lost in this place for like, I think what you said, like
3 days.
3 days.
Honestly, time has kind of got hard to tell because the mist has kind of made it hard to tell
Passing of the
Day
sun.
and
passing
night,
of the time.
yeah.
Yeah, and since most of you carried wind-up clocks and had forgotten to actually wind them up,
I never said I did.
You mean to tell me that my watch is not wound up and on the hour?
Actually, that examination of the watch would tell us they are not indeed no longer moving.
no. It seems that a lot of your watches have stopped moving.
Boy, I told you to maintain your equipment.
I do,
My-
sir.
My watch stopped moving at insert time. Did they
Then
all
what
stop moving at
time
the
do
same
you
time?
have?
No, it seems they stopped moving at different times. Yours stopped at 10:45, 11 o'clock, 12.
12?
That's
Well, that's lunchtime. Hey, it's lunchtime, guys.
You're 88. Actually, where? Oh, you
We
up
have
there
a
still?
loaf of penicillin. Would you like a
Good
slice?
point. Lou, what are you doing?
Alright, I'm going back to that dresser. I'm going to go ahead and open up drawers. And I want to.
You find a skeleton.
It's gonna find a gun.
No, I'm going to search through again. I want to pull the bookcase away from the wall just in case anything's behind it. And then I want to change my clothes. Except I'm not going to change my clothes. I'm going to put their clothes over top of my clothes. Because I'm not losing nothing. I know how this works. I've been on the road for a long time. So
5, 10.
maybe
Alright.
20 years. So
As you switch into the clothes you find that they are Alive.
Little jinky.
Norwegian
Norwegian?
Flower
sailor
regions.
outfits.
Cool. Yes.
Icelandic, boy!
Nice.
I wonder if it has a barcode on them. Sailors of the Scandinavian regions often had to have barcodes on their outfits, so as they would come into port, they could.
It says here on the
Scandinavian.
tag, $29.99.
Very proud of you there. Very proud.
How dare you?
All right. As you search and put on the clothes, you find a piece of
Yes,
paper
Bruce, he
within
told
the
that joke
pockets,
about the
and
Scandinavian.
this is what you find.
I love how he has like the most notes he's been found. He has.
I wish I had.
He has not said a
pen.
single word about any of them, and that's hilarious.
So you need 1 points, but you also need a flat hand.
So far, he's winning on that front.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, I have choose dip, yes.
I apologize for the handwriting.
No. I just read it wrong. My brother AIDS. Yeah, that's a weird name.
Oh God! That's where it started.
That's why they're skeletons.
Alright,
Fucking kill them!
alright. I'm gonna go down and go to that basement that I know is down there.
As you walk down, the rest of the party is surrounding the trapdoor they have just found.
Well
There-
done, boys.
What's this wee shit?
Yeah, I'm still looking
Yeah,
at
only
books.
2 of us are actually down there.
Yeah, but only one of us is gonna throw the hobo in head first to make sure it's safe.
Let me rephrase that. This man
And it's gonna be him.
found the trapdoor valiantly as their hard-fought battle to find it.
There's no rug over it, is there?
As he as he tries to open it, however, it seems to be locked.
At least he hasn't done that. I have an idea.
Almost like you would need
Is this because of the
a
Scandinavian
thing to
joke?
open it.
Yes.
No.
Like a
Almost
crowbar.
or
Wait, so do we see a padlock or something locking it?
yes, there is a padlock.
Is there a middle
Does anybody,
bar?
did anybody find a key?
It's a rusty padlock.
All right.
Start looking for
That a key would open there, Hobo Joe.
Usually.
You have
keys
the
on
key.
your-
No, you don't know that, neither do you.
Address your head.
No, none of you guys know that.
We know.
Stop.
We know.
You're trying to open it, and it just rattle. You can't get it open. Shoot
I
it!
start looking for a key.
Alright, boys.
No.
Alright, boys.
We
Step
need
back.
to conserve ordnance
I know how
in
this
case
is done.
something meatier than a skeleton attacks.
Hold on. He's
My
got
new
this.
sailor outfit.
I
Got
see
this. Put these letters back in my pocket. Pull knife, pull cue. Undo. Listen check.
All
On
right,
the door.
roll.
Don't hear a thing. 93.
No, you do not. In fact, you hear them talking.
Smell check.
Go ahead.
Smells like
This
You
this.
is the
smell
most-
tuna.
That is the most grifter
You take a
thing to
deep
do.
breath in, and you smell salt. Lots of it.
Like
You don't
bread.
understand why. Might be because you're near the ocean, but I don't know.
I think it smells safe, boys. Alright, I pull out the small key. I
Wait.
have a-
You just had the key to the lock?
Yeah.
Nope,
yeah,
nope.
boys,
He
I'm
had
going
a
now.
key that may fit in the lock.
You never leave home without it.
He
Right.
brought us here. He summoned the skeletons. Fucking kill him!
He's possessed, kid.
You open up the padlock, and you see that there is a ladder leading down.
I go down the ladder.
Do we
Now,
have any
hold on.
light sources?
They try to stop me. I say, "Get your hands off me!" And I go down the ladder.
Alright.
I mean, it's his funeral. Let's leave. Slam the door and leave.
I follow.
All right.
I assist my specialist down the stairs as speedily as possible. Get your ass down there!
Oh, come
All
on!
right. As you crawl down the ladder, it seems to be getting darker and darker and darker. Does anyone have dark vision?
I do.
Yeah.
From my years and years
we-
in war.
Are we crawling down or are we climbing?
No,
down?
you're climbing down, but you're crawling down the ladder.
Suspicious.
So yes, due to my combat
This isn't your
experience
average,
back in the
ordinary,
war,
everyday darkness.
I do have
This
dark
is-
vision.
I would have searched the kitchen for like a flashlight before going down there.
You do not find a flashlight,
I'm gonna
but
say-
in one of the cupboards you do find an oil lantern with half a.
Canteen of wood.
Half
Now,
a-
how do we light it? Who's got a lighter?
Did I find in the same cupboard like some matches to light?
Probably.
I got no fire. Yeah. Actually, in fact, it actually has a turny thingy.
A
Trying to get the
a
actual
knob?
word for that. Starter. Thank you. It has,
It doesn't have. What?
Has a,
I'm
has
a
a
man
built-in
of
flint.
words.
It's a push to start hooded lantern.
No, it's a turn. to
From
start.
the 1920s.
Flint box.
No, you turn the knob and you hear the flint and steel within crack and light up the wick.
So how is the dampness not affecting the flint in this lantern?
Because it's inside the lighthouse.
Yeah, it's
inside a
it's an
cupboard.
encased lantern.
Then
And
how can he smell the
oil.
salt when he did the sniff check?
is
All right.
He's just surrounded by salt.
repellent.
Yes, that's why.
Y'all-
But if the dampness
It
is not
works.
getting in, how does he smell the salt from the water?
Because we left the front door open.
Using my newly acquired.
So then once
wisdom,
again, we're back to the question, how is the dampness in the air not affecting the flint?
Because it's just now opened.
Seeing
Yes.
as the party is going, majority of the party is going down the hole.
We
it's
have
like,
1
well,
hour to derail this campaign.
Lights
Steve,
have
let's
gone
go.
hot, but right.
Dylan, we have 1 hour to derail this campaign. Let's
You
go.
head down the ladder?
How many
Present a
flights of stairs
valid
are there?
argument.
Just one.
Oh, there's only
I'll have
one
to
on the
think
floor.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no actual way to the top.
The sooner we derail,
Oh,
the
no one
sooner
checked.
we can go back to drinking
No one checked.
in our underpants.
Quick peek.
All right. Now, as you go up there,
Yeah.
you all head down
80 more
into
skeletons.
the basement,
No way.
Okay.
and it is pitch dark.
Even with the lamp on.
Even with the
I-
light
He's not
source
with you.
from the
I
trap
like my
door
light.
above
I
us
went to the
shining
second
I like my
story
lighter.
real
You
quick.
can kind of see around you,
Lighters?
maybe about 10 feet, but all you can really see is
Big
cobblestones.
ladders didn't exist.
Yeah, lighters
But as you look, the room gets darker as you look within. You can kind of see some shapes.
We need a mirror!
Yeah, drop the light. Drop the light down. We need it.
Oh, he's upstairs now.
Yeah, shout out to drop the light down. We need it.
No!
You have-
Lower the light
Right.
down!
Hold
We
on.
need it!
Yes, you do.
Hold on.
I'm at the top of the ladder. I haven't gone down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell them to hold on a second.
Wait a minute, I
Hold
got
on
it!
a second.
Specialist! Fire your gun off repeatedly. Will you use the flashbang from the end of the barrel to illuminate our area?
I use a lighter. I light my lighter. Because I'm a
They
smoker.
did have lighters in the 1920s.
Okay.
Where's
You
it
light
on
your
the
lighter?
character sheet?
It's right here.
What he meant to say was back on the ship where it was.
Lighter. It's
Because
right
he left
there.
his.
You
he left his
luckily
jeep.
pulled your trusty lighter out of your pocket, and
Now is it a? Is
And
it
now
a
how is that
typical
not affected by the moisture?
with a Ziploc. No, wait.
A Zippo?
That's a bag,
I have a
jackass!
Ziploc lighter.
And a Zippo has an
I have a
exposed
Ziploc
flint!
lighter and a Ziploc
No,
lighter.
Zippos are they'll close
What,
on me.
what's the one
Yeah.
that you like?
Zippo.
Yeah, no, it's the
Zeppelin?
Yeah,
Oh.
those are good.
You're gonna ask the
Zeppelin's like
three
really
smokers
evil.
at the table
Zeppelin's
what the
a band.
lighter is.
You have a
Zippo.
Zippo lighter. I hope which
Yeah, but the
got made in the
Zeppelin-
1920s.
No, you know what I mean.
What came first, Dylan? Led Zeppelin or the Zeppelin?
The Zeppelin.
I know.
That's what
I
they
said
learned.
Zeppelin's like great, and he goes, Led Zeppelin's a band.
I'm not
I
sober.
know.
I'm far too
And
sober.
we
for
derailed
this.
again.
All right.
Sorry.
You head to the top. You're hanging on the ladder. You're just chilling.
This isn't even the worst.
The rest of you are down below. Your lighter is lit, and in front of you, you can see a room around you. Broken barrels and crates stacked up against the wall. It looks like they've been just thrown around and then restacked up, just kind of haphazardly. On your left, you can see a weird look of like what must be like algae or moss on the wall. You really can't tell; it's a little farther away from you. And ahead of you, you can kind of see what might be a little area.
Can I take some of the debris from the wooden crates to make a torch,
Yeah.
and then light it using his lighter?
Can I open up the crates to see what's inside?
Roll your craft.
What the fuck is craft?
Arts
Hey.
and crafts, bro.
5 down.
I'd like to open the crates.
That's really.
Wait, so do I get the 60 or do I get the 5?
You get the 5 because you have literature for 60.
No. 78.
I will roll in opposed because I mean you do have a lot of material around you. You
So
have a lot of
he's
smart
fighting
people
against
around
the
you.
crate to turn it
What did you
into a
roll?
torch.
78.
78.
Can I?
Can I push a luck? How does that work?
Yeah, how does
You
luck
can
work?
Push a roll. So roll again, but if you fail, it is going to be a critical fail.
Alright, why not?
You know,
Is it still opposed?
No, I'll let you just do it.
51.
I rolled. with it.
You are able to find enough scraps of linen and pieces of wood just to wrap haphazardly around to make a small kind of utility torch.
Hobo, he's burning stuff.
You get him, Mr. Mafioso, would you like to help him with his torch?
Absolutely. What do I roll?
You just
Your
light it.
lighter out of your pocket.
Yeah. You light the torch, and it lights up the room pretty fast. You can now see that the algae to your left is covering one wall, and beneath it is a body wrapped in vines.
Burn it now.
Ahead of you looks to be a small alcove, which appeared to have boxes and crates stacked around it as if to hide the little place. There are more books and stuff stacked within it, along with a small end table. However, there is also a trail of blood on the ground.
Leading where?
Leading into the space.
Oh, that's
Go check it out.
Into what space?
What is that?
The small space that used to be
Because
hidden
you
by
have a
crates
gun?
until they were burst.
You
apart.
do too.
Then
But
gonna
I've got
go
less
downstairs
rounds and I'm an officer!
up to the bottom.
Only
Better
the
wrap
Air
my
Force
vines.
sends the officers to go fight first.
I'm going to return to Blake quick because he's the only person not here.
Yep.
Blake, you're up the stairs at the second level. You see the broken window which your drifter had climbed through.
Yeah.
You see that there is a small ladder leading up to the lighthouse itself. However, it seems to have been barred and chained.
Me physically have been barred and chained, or the entrance to
The entrance to the lighthouse.
Okay, you said me. I was like,
Or the light of the lighthouse.
The one that we came
So
through?
yeah, spank me, Dungeon Daddy. Spank me.
well,
we
I can
came
see
through?
the light spinning around from like through like the entryway where it's been blocked. Or?
No, it's a solid roof above.
Okay.
You can kind of see the light going through the floorboards,
Huh.
but
That's odd.
the actual way up itself has been barred and chained shut.
Okay.
You'll need an axe.
I'll make my way down to the rest of them. Make my way down.
All right. So you
Yeah,
make your
sounds
way
close.
down. They're just kind
You
of
do on the
exploring. You smell smoke as you crawl down the ladder. In fact, there's a lot of smoke coming up the ladder
That's not good.
because as it's the only
Lose my
ventilation
rank
area.
for this.
You get down and see the same thing they saw. Moss algae on the left with the body, alcove with the books and blood. And you also notice that there are two hallways, one with a door with a chair blocking it, and one that is just open.
Where is the blood leading to?
The small alcove with the
Go
books.
investigate, specialist.
I will disregard my captain's orders at this point.
That's me.
Oh,
Say what?
Oh no, that's treason right now. We're in
Kill him.
international waters,
He's
son.
treason. Let's kill him.
He
I'm
summoned
gonna-
a skeleton.
I'm gonna make a torch or makeshift torch line with his
Gun?
lamp.
Seal.
You got that finger
Open the
pointed
Why
the
don't you
wrong
just light
direction.
his torch with his torch? Your
I'm
torch.
doing it because
You
he's
guys
got
do
oil
know
on his.
that you're creating a lot of carbon dioxide in here.
What's that?
There's a ventilation shaft.
a lot of smoke in here.
He's
I
possessed.
don't want to breathe that in.
Get him.
It's just smoke.
Yeah.
So-
9 out of 10 doctors recommend Chesterfield.
I
That's so
stand
good
around
for your
50-gallon
lungs.
barrels
It's
all the
fine.
time.
Doing
I'm
it
gonna
for
take a look at this
both
algae.
years.
All right.
You said there was like a body by it?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
There's body in it.
is it in it or by it?
Burn
Um,
it. Burn it.
As you walk forward, you notice that the body itself has been wrapped in vines. It seems to have been pulled toward the algae itself, as if by the vines.
Oh.
As you get closer and the light gets onto the vines itself more readily, little polyps of the moss begin to open to what appears to be eyes. Roll a sanity check.
What? What's going on?
Glad
There's
I was there
eyes!
first.
Oof. No,
I
92.
swear.
All right.
Oh,
I
it's
mean-
10?
I have
No.
eyes.
You lose.
Oh, the eyes have it. We replace with Lou.
6?
11.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I just like, there's eyes in the moss!
You hear him screaming, waving his torch around.
What else is new?
Eyes in the moss. What?
Eyes in the moss.
I'm telling you,
it.
that's
Freak
the
the fuck
bar
out.
from Star Wars.
Can I pull him away from the moss?
Go ahead. He's waving a torch around.
I'll risk it. I'll to yank him back.
I mean, I don't try to fight, like, I'm just freaking out.
You are pulled back by the man with the other torch. Glad those are right next to each other, just waving around.
Look at it!
The eyes seem to have been. The eyes come out a little bit, like on stalks,
Oh,
and
that's
all turn towards you. Each,
Towards him?
yes, toward the light.
Oh, that's not.
When they
Um,
perform their gaze
As
attack.
as you all watch, 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9 more eyes come up and start to look. Several of them training on most of you.
I take my pool
This
cue and
is
I start
fucking-
eye gouging.
I start climbing back up. I'm getting the fuck
This
out.
is not.
How come they don't have to roll sanity checks?
Because we're fucking
Huh?
crazy.
You alerted them of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The first person.
Guys, if you look
If I
at this
did
the
that,
wrong way,
we'd
you'll
all
see
be
some
dead very
shit.
quickly.
We're mentally prepared a bit.
Yeah.
You,
Bit.
eye in the moss. You know what I mean? You just saw it, and you're like,
Steve, seriously, isn't that the bar from Star Wars?
all right.
There's
Eyes
So-
on the moss?
Eyes thing?
What's everyone doing about the eyes of the moss? There's moss eyes.
I'm gouging with
Okay.
a pool stick. I just said that 5 seconds ago.
If only somebody was.
If any of them come near me, I'm going to stab it.
Alright.
All right, you rush forward and begin to try to stab the eye stalks.
Yeah.
You stab one. Excuse me.
I want to remind you of the length of a pool stick.
Did you
Before
break
you
yours
start
like you
to-
did mine? Like
They're
Longer.
they're shooting vines out at people.
They're
That's
50
actually probably pretty close.
They're 57 inches north.
As you do so, you feel a sharp pain in your knee.
Oh, yeah, my
Doing
wound!
1 damage.
My war wound!
And as you look down, you see that a little barbed spike, along with a vine, has attached itself to your leg.
Oh, that's wrong.
You feel it slightly try to pull you toward it, but it's not really strong enough to really move you.
Doctor! Doctor, help!
Should we enter initiative?
I hope
You may
don't
wanna get that
keep
out.
stabbing it.
Could be infected.
You
Do it, doctor!
You are like the worst doctor I've ever met.
Doctor of history, not medical.
Doctor!
She was
Pull
on the
out
boat.
barb!
You
Alright,
keep
I go to
insisting
pull
you-
out the
people
bar.
call you
Alright.
doctor.
You pull out the barb, and it slowly retracts back into the bush. The eye that you gouged out retracts into the bush as if trying to hide itself,
my
and now all the eyes are trained on you.
I'm not
Alright, now while everybody, while they're looking at me, burn them. Burn them alive.
I am not grass.
I'll throw the torch
I
at
ambush.
the eye stalks. Like just throw.
Wait,
it
is the
into
body doing anything?
No, the body is
Decomposing.
decomposing. As you look again at the body has seemed to have been dragged by the barbed vines toward it, just slowly. It looks like it was kind of rolled just over
You can
time.
keep the body. Guys, how about we just go back to the boat?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Nope.
throw my.
You know
Nope,
what?
it's
I
an
got a
issue
great
again.
plan,
We
guys.
gotta solve
I'm
this.
gonna go down to the lower decks of the ship. I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 things. I'm gonna run back here real quick, and then we're gonna take off on the boat. And I guarantee you, after a little bit, there'll be some illumination.
Alright. Do you head back up?
Did we ever find out why what
I'm gonna
piece of
need to borrow
navigation
your
was
light.
broken actually?
Is anyone else heading? Is anyone going up the ladder?
Nope.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm
I
climbing.
haven't. He's going toward. I haven't done that yet, but he says he's going up the ladder.
So hand me that light then.
As you
My
begin
lighter?
climbing
My lighter.
rapidly up the
Yeah.
ladder, you hear something like a crunch, a rip, a tear, screaming, and you hear just a sound of like water being smashed and clashed. As you get to the top of the ladder and you look out the open door, the floodlights from the ship are off, and you can't really see outside.
Too foggy.
Good guess.
Too
the
foggy,
ship's-
yeah.
Ship's gone.
As you step toward the door and watch as the light from the lighthouse slides
Rotates.
over the air, rotates, yeah.
Goes in
Over
that-
the place where the
Pivots.
ship pivots, over the place where the ship was, nothing is left but a shattered piece of dock and some bubbles coming to the surface.
We've got a problem up here.
We've got a problem down here.
Bigger problem up here.
What's the possible
No
problem?
more boat.
Okay, that's a little bit of a big problem, yeah.
Well, good luck sorting your problems out.
All right.
Wait, does that mean I'm
alrighty.
the commanding officer now?
You're not an officer.
I
How
sure
dare
don't.
you?
You've been field promoted due to the death of the officer.
You are the
Strength
highest
in
ranking
numbers.
military
That's what
official.
I'm
Does not make you an officer.
All right.
Um,
You climb back down the ladder.
Close
Actually-
the trapdoor behind you.
Roll a sanity check. You did just look outside, and the ship you had arrived on is gone.
all hope is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
And as you
my
watch,
sanity.
it seems as if when the light leaves the area where the fog was, the fog seems to roll back in more and more thickly until the
54.
light comes back again to burn it away.
No, you don't get
54?
any more, Bruce,
Is
'cause
it
you keep
above your
trying to
sanity
cheat.
right now?
Yes.
All right. You are fine.
But no, that's a fail.
Oh,
He
yeah.
rolled above his sanity.
Yeah, my sanity's
Sorry.
40.
I apologize. I was thinking the wrong.
You're a cunt.
I'm
I know,
sorry.
I'm just trying to make sure we all die together.
Thank you.
You take 6 sanity damage.
I mean, I've got enough bullets to ensure that.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay. All right. So no boat.
No boat.
Ein
No
vines
boat?
down here. Formerly moved skeletons. Door blocked. Hallway.
I vote hallway.
2 hallways.
Wait.
I vote.
Is it like still? Is it going downward or is it going straight out?
Straight out.
How far down did we go?
We
You
haven't
went
even left
about
this room.
from as you sit and think. You must be at least under the water.
Yeah, I mean, like what, like 10 feet?
10, maybe 15.
Sometimes, dude.
A story. At least one story.
Yeah, 1 story.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but there was no landmass, so where does the hallway go?
That's the
a
question.
wonderful
That's
question.
pretty fucked up.
Very good question, honestly.
I'm gonna look at the books.
Okay.
Only
you
same
go-
thing I can think of to do right now. Just look at the books.
All right, you go toward the alcove. All right, you walk toward the alcove, and as you enter the little hidden space, you see there are a lot of books, more books on alchemy, chemistry. Seems to be a lot of like makeshift vials crashed along the ground. Certain things, as if someone didn't have the money to buy glassware, so they just used.
Instead of
whatever
using
they could
like a chemist's vial, they used a mason jar.
find. Yeah, same kind of idea. Anything they
not
could
very
find that
fancy.
was glass.
Okay.
As you look around, on the ground, you see as if scrawled in blood, "Return me." And as you look to your left, you see a hand on a pillow, along with a note clutched in its hand.
Oh.
I'll pass it over. Oh wait, we can't get it.
It's just a hand.
Yes, clutching a note.
Why don't you just
Is
take
it
a picture?
moving?
No.
If I could, why not? See if I
No,
get
no,
the
no,
note
no, no,
out.
no, no. We don't know what it's gonna do. It could come alive like the skeletons. Throw
We're
something
not,
at
we're
it
not
first.
there.
I'm
We're still in the other
Taking
room.
the notes.
No, this is in the same big room.
Yeah, he went down to the alcove in the hall.
No, I went to the books in the same little room.
Yeah, it's a big room. It's in a little alcove of crates and stuff, right?
Hmm?
The books are in like a little alcove
Yeah,
of crates
so
and
the
stuff.
area looks like if someone had tried to hide it from someone else living in the lighthouse. And whoever had found the alcove had pulled everything off to like confront
Really?
them.
Oh.
Cardboard fence in a hall.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Oh. Okay.
This is gonna end poorly.
question.
So whoever this person was, apparently whatever he or she was doing failed, and says to put the pieces back in the box. It swears it will fix this, and then it just
What?
says it will.
What
Evil Ivan?
pieces?
I don't know. And now is the hand like? Is it like clean, like just
Clean.
Yes.
cauterized, or can I see the bone and some of the meat?
It looks like it was just cut, as
Severed.
if with a bone saw.
Oh, so it's jagged.
Ah,
and ripped
so
and
that's
shit.
one of the pieces, obviously.
Maybe.
Gross.
Alright, I
Alright.
need.
I got a wink from the DM. I think I'm right here. I think that hand clutching the thing was one of
I
the
need a
pieces we
pull
need to put in the
cue.
box.
I need a full pull cue. Someone.
Nope,
grab
we
one?
broke them all.
Broke
Break
one. One's currently being used as a baseball bat.
Well, and
Is it
even if
chips?
we didn't, the only ones left are back up the ladder.
Wait,
Alright.
go try to find the
I'm gonna
bridge.
go up. I need a full pull cue. Or
Here, I'll
just
give
some-
you a hand.
I need
Wow.
some long thing that's like pull cue shaped.
I have one of those.
Perhaps. And I'm gonna tie my kitchen knife onto it.
Oh, I don't like that idea.
Yeah,
Make a spear.
to make a spear, so I can cut these eye stalks down. I'm gonna
I
expect
threw,
that
I
bottom.
threw my torch. Onto
Careful,
the,
they
onto the
shoot
monster.
darts
Oh,
at
are you doing
people's
that?
knees.
I said I did that.
Okay. So,
That's
as you're looking at the hand, you throw your torch onto the moss.
Not notoriously flammable.
As it is moss, it's very damp. It holds water very well.
Thought that was algae.
It stops. The torch stops onto it. You can see the Ostarks are moving away from it. They don't seem to really understand that you did it. They're moving away. The moss itself, is beginning to kind of smolder. It's more smoking than burning.
Yeah.
The body, though, some of the clothes are setting on fire.
That's fine. Eventually it'll all catch fire.
Is the moss like other than having the eye stalks move away, like reacting to the fire?
Not really. There seems to be certain bubbles of pus beginning to burst out of the moss,
Gross.
as if it's trying to have its own sprinkler system.
Yummy.
You watch as the bubbles of liquid burst, and orange globs of it land on the ground.
Does it put the fire out?
Slightly, but there's not enough of it yet.
I think we should put it out. Can I grab the torch and pull it away?
Sure.
I go to do that.
You reach forward, you grab the torch, you
Yeah,
pull away.
I just kind of pull away and then back up.
The orange bits that were on the torch itself, as you grabbed it, don't burn you or hurt you in any way you could think of.
I
Bioluminescence!
perceive no change.
You perceive no change. But as you move the torch to your... Well, you have 2 torches in your hand now. So,
Yeah.
not a real way to look at your hand.
Alright, flame dancer.
Well, no, I just took that one and like slid it across the floor and
Oh.
pick it up.
As you look at your hand, the orange stuff is just sticking to it.
It's gross.
Is it providing a light source?
I wipe it off on the hobo.
I'm getting a pull cube stick. I'll be back.
Do you wait?
I wait for the hobo to return.
Okay, you wait at the edge of the ladder for the hobo. You go upstairs and go searching. It seems that there were no more than 2 pool cues. And as you keep searching, you do find a ore, though.
An ore. Okay, good enough.
That's
I'm
way
gonna tie
better
a
than
knife
that.
to it.
So, either or.
Roll.
25.
Okay, cool. You actually are able to find some random scraps of linen again, same stuff they use for the torches, and just kind of give yourself a little makeshift spear. You're gonna do, let's say, what does the knife do right now?
1d4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 2. Do a 1d6 plus 2.
Nice.
So
That is one badass
damage
knife.
die.
It's a spear.
And you do have a reach of 5 feet.
Knife on a stick. The most broken weapon in divinity. Original sin 2.
That's true. Alright, now I head back down. I'm gonna chop up some eye stalks.
Yep, as you head back down, you're one-handing it, of course, because you're holding a spear. He wipes some orange goo on your brand new sailor coat.
Thank you.
Honestly, rude.
Honestly, rude.
Uh,
I haven't met anyone this rude in like 5, 10, maybe 20 years.
20 years, damn it.
Why is it always those?
You met me
specific
2 weeks
numbers?
ago.
Yup.
Yep.
You do notice, though, as you try to wipe it off onto him, though it does come on his thing, your hand is still orange.
Don't do what you think you want to do.
Medicine check?
Roll for it.
Wow,
If it
that's
glows,
That's a
bio.
really
It's just
that's a
like
really
You're going to
algaic.
have to roll for that one.
It's only
Bioluminescence.
1%.
I'm telling you, sir. It's just bioluminescence. You'll be fine.
62.
I'll give you a hand. Yeah, your hand is orange. That's cool. It must be some kind of dye.
You're gonna
Die.
die.
Die. I heard the word die. Man.
I'm possessed. Kill me.
Say no more.
Wait, which hand is colored
Which
orange?
hand?
His right hand.
That's awful religious talk.
Which hand
Don't
is
look
the
down,
dead
Dylan.
hand?
The dead hand?
Don't look
Yes.
down.
It is left hand.
Oh god.
Interesting.
So we
So
can't
many
even
left hands.
replace the good hand with the bad
You
hand.
could. You
It'd
just
just
left
be
hands.
backwards. You'd have 2 lefts.
2 less.
But then how will he clap or use his pointer that's clearly right-handed?
Yeah. You do not feel any adverse effects other than that your hand is now orange.
Does it glow?
It's a horrible shade, too.
Is it providing a light source?
No,
Could
just
it be
what's the moss
algae-based
doing?
bioluminescence?
The moss is still kind of like moving away from where the fire was, as if it still thinks it's there. The actual part of it itself, as it pulls back, you can see the roots are also moving. It seems to have kind of spun itself into the wall. Kind of like a drill bit. A weird, otherworldly kind of plant. From
Does it back away from the body at all?
No, it seems to be trying to drag it with it. You see that the body is kind of moving like less than an inch every couple seconds as the vines try to drag it with it.
Set the body on fire so it catches on fire. Slowly but surely.
No, the
Bodies
moss may
aren't
be
terribly
important.
flammable.
Wait, maybe the hand belongs to the body.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to go cut the vines off the body so I can inspect it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out the top of the lighthouse where the light would be.
It's
Um,
apparently locked and sealed.
I'll figure out a way in.
All right. You can go up. You can start climbing up the ladder and stairs. What are you doing?
Attacking the vine, so I want to free that body so I can investigate it.
All right. You go after the vines, and you feel three.
But I have range.
They can go
They
up
shoot
10
out.
feet. They're little like, imagine like little
Roll
barbs.
to block with the ore.
Like a blow dart.
Like little blow darts, yeah. In fact, as you investigate, you see little tubes where the little vines are popping out.
Oh my god, it's pygmies!
89.
It's pygmies!
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
All right. Again, you can feel them. They're in there, and you can feel them kind of pulling, but not rapidly enough to really pull you anywhere. In fact, if you just try to move backward, you feel like they just pop out themselves. Yeah.
Okay. But now I'm in range to attack, right?
Yes. You try to cut the vines off the body.
Yeah.
All right. You twirl your ore spear and chop the vines off the body. You see that the body is very decayed. It is far beyond rigor mortis and far beyond being able to identify it as a human at this point. And it seems the vines have been curling into the body and, sucking the juices and the chunks out of it.
Yummy.
Protein.
But does it have its left hand?
Yes, it does. In fact, it has its entire body still.
This must be Arnett.
Go check the blood room.
Yeah. As
Wasn't
you
there
pull the
another-
body away, its clothes, its possessions have really kind of rotted away or been destroyed by the plant itself. It's just a sullen corpse.
Okay. My investigation is done here. I'm gonna go find some tuna.
I think we should go down that other hallway.
As I said, there are 2 hallways. One hallway is open to you, the
The
door
one not
kind of
closed,
ajar,
covered by the door.
and the other one has a door, but a chair has been shoved underneath the handle.
Straight hallway.
Cool.
Let's go.
Considering
I'm still at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's wait till everyone's
Now,
together.
let me
We
jump
get
to
there.
Tom. Tom, you have climbed to the top of the stairs again. You've reached the 2nd level. You see the window. As you peek outside to check on the ship that he reported gone, but you don't believe him, of course, it is gone. The dock seemed to have taken a hit of something. Part of it has been torn away.
That's the problem with trying to transport nitroglycerin on a ship.
Oh, good point.
I warned him not to do it.
This is
Well,
not
it started out as dynamite,
for
but
nitro.
time makes fools of us all.
Is that true? No. Okay.
Yeah.
As you watch, you notice there are some floating bits of the ship you're recognizing. A couple life preservers of
SSV.
something must have grabbed it and just brought it down.
Oh my god, it's great. I read H.P. Lovecraft. No, like literally the guy. Anyway,
Yeah.
can I get to the top where the light is affixed?
As you look, it seems as if someone has nail boards, chained it. There's a couple different padlocks there. It looks like someone has really tried to not let you up there.
How many padlocks?
3.
Is that really the only thing keeping me out, though, is the padlocks?
Nailed boards.
Or the nail boards?
Nail boards, the padlocks, the chains. The chains seem to have been,
Well, once again, the chain's only as good as the padlock that keeps it affixed.
of course,
So, 3 padlocks, you said?
and the trapdoor itself.
It's going upward. All the stuff.
Yeah,
security
you have like a
measures
small,
upward.
attic stairs.
No. The security measures are going upward. So the person came from the bottom and nailed all the boards up, and then locked.
So,
As it came down.
it was secured from the side I'm currently on.
Yes.
So it was meant to keep something in, not
Okay.
keep people out.
So,
Maybe.
first thing I need to do is I
Keep
need to
something
take care
out?
of these padlocks.
Thermite.
No, that's too easy.
Let's get a gun.
I pull out a bullet. I pop the cap off the bullet. I pour gunpowder into the padlock. And then I run a piece of cloth from my shirt down from the padlock to far enough away where the blast couldn't hurt me. I pull out my mattress. I light a match, and I set fire.
Smoke cigars.
All right.
Pass them
I
out.
want you to roll your using a handgun bullet, correct?
Yeah.
you only have a handgun.
Yeah, but I'm not shooting it. I'm popping the cap off and pouring the gunpowder into the lock.
I'm going to take it as a firearms handgun knowledge, so just roll for that.
Handgun knowledge, huh?
Yes.
I don't see knowledge here.
What'd you use for it?
Investigator skills. It'd just be firearms handgun.
Firearms handgun. All right, so I gotta break a 50. Or is that my bonus?
I'm going to ask for a hard. So go for half for 50. So you're going to look for a 25.
I rolled a 6.
You are improvising.
Hard to know that
explosives.
gunpowder make things go bang.
They're
Okay.
in, a fuse and
It's a piece of shirt, not exactly a fuse, and I'm not like setting a thing. It's just.
Well, let's see if it even works.
Okay.
To know what you need to
The military officer transporting high explosives across the seas might not understand explosives. Okay, your story clocks. Stop moving, you coward! 25.
All right, you match it. The piece of linen burns. You hear pop, and the padlock bursts open.
1 down, 2 to go.
Roll for each one then.
You know I'm not gonna be able to pull a 25 off 3 times.
No, you won't know
Just
until
shoot
you
the
try.
Yeah, but
We've already proven that the method is effective. Why am I rolling 2 more times?
because you only have so many bullets.
And
I'm willing to just mark off the bullets.
We have to try.
Eh,
I'm okay with this.
eh.
Just shoot them. You have a
just
pool
shoot-
cue?
Yeah, and eat a ricochet? Not likely.
It's wood. It'll go into the wood.
Locks are usually metal where I come from, Hobo Joe.
Behind the lock is wood. So
No, agreed. But if
That's
my
the
aim
thing.
is as good as everyone
break around where it's connected.
All right.
break the
Fail.
connection at the weakest point.
Fail.
Everything else is
Alright.
rusty in here.
One lock does break.
Yeah, I'm aware.
No, the second lock. So a second lock does break,
Okay, so you're giving me a second lock, bro.
and the third lock does not break open.
Let's try again. Waste more bullets.
I feel like he's gonna call a certain specialist to go up there and help him.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's exactly what I'm gonna fucking do.
Going up there.
Get up there. I was able to break 2
Alright.
locks.
I shoot the other lock.
Oh, goddamn it. I want to make sure I'm far away from any ricochets.
You're able to shoot the lock. You do hear a ding as the bullet hits it and flings somewhere else. Thankfully, it must have went out the open window.
You rolled an 8.
Very thankfully. You rolled an 8. Good job.
Real low on that one.
The third lock is broken. The chains do fall. Now that's all holding it is the boards.
Can I
and the
catch one
trapdoor.
of those chains real quick before they fall all the way to the bottom floor?
Unarmed strikes.
No, they're just falling onto the ground.
No, we're gonna wrap them around the boards. Pull it down.
Yeah. Just pull from the middle and break the boards.
Go ahead.
Right. Make a strength roll?
Yes.
Can I assist?
Is this going to be a hard or an extremely hard?
Roll and find out.
Well, I want to know what I'm shooting for before.
0.
Get a 0.
You gotta be the best.
Got it.
Jamie, add
Yes.
add a bonus die, a
Add-
D10.
A D10 bonus die.
Yeah, and that's gonna minus it. So,
-6.
I rolled a 29 minus 6.
okay. You're able to pull the boards down.
It's a 24.
You gotta be
Minus
best
6.
around. You can definitely pull those boards down.
It's like
As
a
it comes
23.
down, you see that the trapdoor looks to have seen better days. You do pull the boards off.
Blown up and shot.
Yeah. The trapdoor itself is still shut. You see the light going around, and I don't know.
Is there any holes I can like peek through in the?
There are like little slats you can see.
One bullet hole.
I will look through the hole.
All right.
It looks back at you.
You see a bony finger going boink.
Okay. All right. Well, I want you to roll your sanity.
Oh, I knew it! I knew
This is why I was fine with only breaking a couple of the locks.
95.
Somebody else would want to
Okay,
rush
bud.
in first.
Well, as you start trying to see above, it is dark. As the light comes around, however, for a moment you see something, and then you step down. You feel a very hard pain in your head, as if you just got hit inside with a hammer inside your head. You can't really remember what you saw up there, but you're going to take 9 sanity damage.
That's a lot.
He's getting crazy.
He's got a gun. Kill him.
Then I pulled out my gun.
Lieutenant Major, what the hell just happened?
All right. From your little sanity break, we're going to go back downstairs to these fellows. All right. And Dylan, what were you doing?
I'm going down the hallway.
Going down the hallway. The open door, or are you going to go try to move to the chair?
Well, the chair's there for a reason, so I'm going to go through the open one.
All right. Is anyone downstairs following the man?
Yeah.
all following?
Yep.
Or are you up there?
I was looking at the books, and then I just realized they went down that hallway.
I'm gonna shout.
It's like,
With
oh,
I'm not one of the reading types.
oh,
Yeah, books take too long.
The peop-
I don't know. What's this big word?
Hey,
Oh.
Nutter, are you in here?
I will
Shout out.
grab that's the book I was looking for as I'm walking with them, trying to just skim. They can find anything.
you're reading a book about chemistry. A lot of it's about the different elements, hydrogen,
I know it's on the
oxygen.
side. I was basically looking for anything that would be more alchemy related. That would be hand.
Most of those
I got you.
books
Alchemy
seem to have
rating,
been
yeah.
damaged,
Okay.
so you're only able to get glimpses of them.
Then I'd be like, all right, none of this is useful. All right, I'll let them know we're going down the hall and catch up.
All right, you scream up this ladder. You guys can kind of hear someone yelling, but you don't really know what they're saying. You guys,
I'm gonna keep shouting. Hey, Nutter, you bookworm! Time to give me back that book. It's me, Arn, or Arnie. Yeah, disguise check. I'm trying to pretend to be.
Let's
the
just hope
guy's
Arn
brother.
was Southern.
No, 82.
you do not get any answer other than the echo coming back to you. Okay? You
take a
enter another room. Are we quitting?
And then he will. He'll play one of the skeletons for us.
You
But
Stand
be careful.
I take
Lou's
out
got
my
a gun.
knife.
drifter
Be careful.
And
Lou's guns. At least one gun I know
in
of.
this room at the top of the lighthouse.
3 guns.
It is perfectly concealed. I can't even see anything but some kind of gun.
So we'll continue
shit.
this another time. Then.
That's
Would
not
you
even
like
the
me
gun I
to
was
do
talking
like a
about.
closing
Oh,
statements
yeah.
and be like, to be
Anyway,
continued.
recording,
I'm
so
gonna
if you
go
wanna do
run
that,
over to the
so-
store
Oh.
real quick.
So scared.
To be continued another time.
Nice.
Excellent.
So it's always snap at